Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the first time ever here at Stevenage. It's our show number 2 on this very nice weekend here in June. We are, of course, about to get underway for Extreme Robots, for another couple of hours of ultimate fun between the best robots in the world, and who will win it this time after a fantastic win for Team Divinity in our previous show earlier today. Can they carry on with the wins? We'll find out in due course, but of course the likes of Inferno, Wolfpack and Quake will be deemed to, of course, make a point against Divinity and try and steal a show win later this afternoon. Anyway, of course, there's a lot going on, but before the show starts, we're going to go backstage with Danny and Ellie.
Well, XR Army, you are in for such a treat. We are backstage here in Stevenage. Danny, we've had one show already today. It's been brilliant, and we've got that next one coming. How are you feeling?
It's going to be absolute carnage on this second show. They're all up for it now. They've had a bit of a teaser this morning. They've all got their oil going. They've got the oil in the cogs, should you say, and now they are ready to smash it out.
Now, is there anybody in particular you're looking forward to seeing today?
Well, I do like these lads over here, Tall Geordie lads. They're all right. Divinity is absolutely smashing it, so I just want to see that as well. But you can see John over there. He's working away. He's giving me eye. He's not looking happy. What have I done now, John?
Well, before we go chat to John, we're going to come follow down here because we've got Clive. Clive, you're Alex, TR4 owner's dad, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
He's struggled a little bit with his confidence this season so far, hasn't he? What can we do to boost the poor guy up?
Get him a good drink or two.
What about during the show?
Yeah, during the show's good. That works as well. No, he's working extremely hard. His confidence isn't down. He's just exhausted from his PhD work. So he's enjoying himself. We're winning. We'll keep going.
Yeah, I mean, TR4's doing really well. But go on, let's talk a little bit more about Alex's general job in life, because I think it's great for our audience to know that not only do these lot build fantastic robots, but they also have pretty cool day jobs, don't they, Clive?
Yeah, he's doing a PhD at the moment in surgical robotics. So from going from percussion engineering, he's now doing a PhD in precision engineering.
I mean, how incredible is that, Danny?
I mean, I ain't got a PhD in anything. I don't even know if I've got an HD. I've even got a TV, but that is absolutely amazing.
Clive, you must be so proud of him.
I can't even spell PhD.
Well, look, TR4 is a fantastic robot. Do you help build it together?
Yeah, Alex now does more than he used to. It used to be me and him helping a bit. Now it's the other way around. He's definitely taken it on more. Since we've gone to the brushless drive system, that's more his bag. He's doing well. We've got it working really well now.
Definitely. Well, we wish TR4, you and Alex, the best of luck. And I mean, we're going to follow over here because we've got Michael. Come on, Michael, we're on the stream. We've been talking on social media about all the tweaks you've been making. You really are developing Team Inferno. Tell us more about that.
So we made some new wheels. You might have picked it up quite a bit, Ellie. In reality, we just made some new wheels. But that is innovation for us, so...
There you go. We all like new wheels, pal, don't we? We all like a new set of wheels.
And they've done one fight and they're looking nice now. They've worn in, they're nice and grippy, they look smooth. So, yeah, innovation's succeeded so far.
He's broken it in, he is ready. You're ready now, aren't you?
We're in a dangerous position now, because normally Inferno keeps winning. I'm just resting on my laurels, don't change anything. Yeah. If you put me on the back foot, that's when people need to be scared, because suddenly I'm going to start changing and improving. So,
is this it now? Is it a point where you're thinking to yourself, right, I've let it go on for long enough, I've now got to change it up a little bit, change the strategy, look at what other people are doing? What are the wheels? Special wheels? Have they come from a mill machine or something like that?
No, they're completely custom. Yeah? They're made at home, yeah, brand like from scratch.
Wow.
So.
All right, well, there you go. Making wheels now is man of many talents, is Michael. I need some for my car.
Well, I tell you what, I was just going to say, my alloys are not doing very well at the moment. So, Michael, are you the guy to call?
So I do maximum, I'm just thinking how big the 3D printer is. I do maximum 10 inches diameter, so your car might struggle, Danny, sorry.
Yeah, mine definitely will be like Fred Flintstone if I'm like that one. I'll put my feet out at the bottom.
Well, maybe we won't be calling Michael for new wheels, but I tell you where we are calling you, Michael, out at the front. He's got to go and meet the audience, so I'm going to leave it up to you, Michael, but it's a pleasure to chat. Good luck for the rest of the show. Now, Daddy, who else can you spot backstage here? It's all going off, as you can see, just down here to our left. They are loading double backflip out of the arena. Now, double backflip is quite an impressive robot. Look at that, Danny. Are you scared?
that's a scary robot, that, isn't it? I mean, if that come at you, imagine going to the toilet at night time. That's coming down your. I thought they were shouting at us then to get out. I thought, hey, up, we're off. But, that coming down your hallway, you'd be scared to death, wouldn't you?
I mean, that is one terrifying machine. They are part of our house robots, which you'll get to see at the beginning of the show. But we're in for a treat today, Danny. It's going to be brilliant. Jamie, we're going to hand back over to you because we have got some filming to do back here. But you're in for a treat. You enjoy XR Army. We will see you soon.
Thanks, Ellie. Thanks, Danny. And, of course, we are not far away now from our first fight of the show, and it will involve all 4 teams. But if you are new to the Extreme Robots experience, then let me explain to you how this works. So we're going to have around 10 fights over the next couple of hours, and of course there are 4 teams competing, so there'll be a group of robots for each team, and our teams are Inferno, Quake, Divinity and Wolfpack. And so far this is our 5th show of the year. We normally have 3 shows per weekend wherever we go, and of course in Doncaster, where we kicked off back in April, it was Divinity that would lead the line by winning 2 shows out of the 3, while Quake had the other one. But incredibly, Divinity have carried on this form after the first show that we had earlier today with Team Divinity. Sorry, excuse me, I nearly sneezed. Excuse me, apologies, just out of nowhere, hay fever's kicking in. But anyway, Team Divinity are now leading by 3 shows to 1. So far, Inferno, who won last year with the team battle, they haven't won a single show yet, neither have Wolfpack. So basically what will happen is, over these few fights that you'll watch, you will see a team battle going on, and every time a team wins a fight, they will pick up 3 points for a win. And of course they add it all up, and simply the team with the most points at the end of the show will be in the last fight of the day in a gladiator battle. We'll explain all that in later on, but let's have a look backstage now. As we can see on the loading pen, we can see that there are a couple of robots ready to go here. So all 4 teams in this opening fight traditionally will fight each other and get involved to start off the show and get the crowd going. As you can see, there's Axel just in front of us under that camera. That is John Finley's robot. And then there's Poseidon, and I think that is Ignition towards the front there. That is Michael's dad, who is happy to wait, and just hopefully that his robot is ready to go for the opening fight. Of course, Michael and Inferno will be feeling the pressure that they still haven't got that first show win of the year. So a big afternoon ahead for them to do well. As we can see now that this is the robots coming up. I think TR4 is expected to fight in this one for Wolfpack, but it is behind the fence there, so maybe, just maybe, they haven't been selected for Team Wolfpack in this opening fight. We got Ripper there as well, the legendary robot under John Finley's collection, and Ripper has been, well, part of Extreme Robots for a good decade or 2 now, so certainly a legendary robot in the series. Reach out to us on the live chat page. We will read out your messages, and we'd love to hear from you. We do have a message already. It looks as though Mr. and Mrs. Yorkshire are here. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Yorkshire. I know we've got the Mr. here backstage. Danny Malin, he's of course a busy man. There's all sorts going on backstage. Kitty Cat Fur Babies Maria 1972, quite the long name there, says hello, how are you? But anyway, do reach out. Don't be shy. We want to hear from you. Let us know where you're watching. From today. We'd love to hear from you. And if you're new to the stream, click that subscribe button. Give us a like. We'd really appreciate it. Of course, your support keeps these live streams going throughout the season. We'll be, of course, back here tomorrow after this show. We'll be doing one more show tomorrow at 12 p.m. In Stevenage as well. And if you think of getting tickets to these live shows, experience this first if this is your first time. But if you want to come and see us live, check out extremerobots.co.uk for the calendar for the rest of this year, and you can buy tickets online, so be sure to do that. But anyway, we will be hearing from one of our world champions very shortly before this first fight. Of course, the robots are just making sure that they are fit and ready to go for this opening fight. So anyway, we're going to go and have a chat now with a world champion backstage.
John, well, you retained that belt in the last show, didn't you? How does that feel?
No, it's good. That's 4 times now. Now it's getting a bit tough because I'm up against Poseidon, which is a very, very good robot. So Gabriel, I was very nervous, but Poseidon is a fantastic driver, so best man wins, but hopefully we'll keep it.
And I'm joined by your lucky charm, is that right?
It's not my lucky charm at all. He's let me down.
No, you dropped me in it now, haven't you? Because I've forgot my Crocs today. But do you know why I forgot them? Because I had somebody else in van that were just gabbing out when I forgot to get them out back at the van. Who was that?
Guilty.
Look, he's got my Crocs on.
No, I've got a little slogan that's all about the Crocs. It's not I'm just going to scratch it out with a grinder now. I still won there.
Well, it's the year of forks, it's the year of Crocs. Tell me more about these fancy forks that we've got on the front, John. They seem to still be the talk of the 2026 season.
There they are, but when we were fighting Gabriel, we took them off because we needed to be able to drive. So what happens when you got the forks? You hit the seams, so you can't drive so well. So I took them off, bit of a tactical decision against Gabriel, which worked great. But they're back on now against Poseidon, so it's going to be forks versus forks. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and Will's had quite a good season so far, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's had a good season. He's won a show. We're still on nil point. But yeah, we're going for it. We'll give it our best.
Well, John, if anybody can do it, this guy certainly knows his stuff, and I've no doubt that it can be you, so good luck, even without the Crocs, Danny.
I know. I am upset that I forgot them, but you know, it's a matter. I'll be back smiling. We'll have Crocs on, John, and you'll win.
Well, he's told you he doesn't need it now. He's got the belt without the Crocs. Jamie, are you a fan of Crocs?
Thank you for joining us there, John. Yes, John Finley, of course, world champion at the end of last season. And, of course, the captain of Team Wolfpack, who, of course, let's not forget, his team have not won a show yet this year. Can that change this afternoon? We'll find out in time. We do have a few messages in. Of course, we've got a message from Graham the Goat, who joined us in our first stream. How are you, Graham? Kitty Cat says that they'll be there tomorrow. Excited to see you. Hopefully see you backstage if you've got a VIP ticket, that is. And we've got Mud Nook, I believe that is, or maybe Mud Nuke. There's no E there, so maybe not. Said, missed the earlier show, but happy to be watching now. Fantastic. As you can see in the arena, our robots are raring to go for this first fight. So that is Poseidon coming in for Team Quake. And of course, it's just a big wheeler about to come in. If you've never seen this robot before, wow, let us know what you think in the live chat page. It's coming in now into the arena. Oh my word, it's a monstrosity of a robot. It is Gabriel with a sword. Of course, now that's a name that's been a bit cursed recently. 7 days ago, a certain Arsenal defender called Gabriel missed a penalty in a Champions League penalty shootout against PSG. So it's fair to say that this Gabriel at Extreme Robots has been doing a lot better than the Arsenal defender. Gabriel's actually been on great form, and it lost in the bout in the first show earlier, but Gabriel before that fight has won every fight so far this season. This is because we've had a roboteer change behind Gabriel, which is of course Henry controlling Gabriel. There is Axel with John. And John, as we were talking about it earlier, there are some new features, what look to be at least 3 or 4 wings sticking out. Not sure what that's all about. We'll have to, if John does come on later, we'd like to get more info from him about that. Of course, this is the thing with Extreme Robots. It's kind of like F1. There's always ways to upgrade your robot and to try and improve things. And it just shows that even robots like Axel, that's been with us for a good 2-3 years now, there's always ways to upgrade and improve. It's all about the percentages, ladies and gentlemen. It's how close can you get it to 100%. Here it comes in now. The crowd welcome it in. And there was a bit of CO2 coming out of that. Hopefully that's not a leak, which can cause all sorts of problems for the robot. So, as you can see, all 4 robots ready to get going for our first fight here. Now remember, the team that wins this fight get the first 3 points of the day. Let us know who you're voting for, or who you're supporting at least for this show. Is it going to be Wolfpack? Is it going to be Divinity? Is it going to be Inferno or Team Quake? Let us know on the live chat page. Can't wait for this one. Very excited to see what Gabriel could do here. Can it win again under the control of Henry? I'm surprised Craig hasn't joined us to sit and watch his robot. Instead, he's just sitting at the back these days, enjoying retirement. Here we go then. So, just like 1 round of boxing, 3 minutes on the clock. Oh! And already Ignition getting flipped into the back wall. look at Gabriel with all the robots around it, can hit so many, and Ignition has recovered really well. Tries to go on Poseidon again, nicely done there. It's stuck. Just somehow Gabriel's too big for that hole. It certainly has its advantages at that height. And now we have two judges who, look at the CO2 coming out of Poseidon. Remember, the CO2 is needed for the weapon function to work. Oh dear. But as you can see, everyone's out for themselves. There's no teams here. All four against each other. And we're already a minute in, and whoa, careful. Of course, in two corners of that arena, you can flip out your opponent. Can we see that happen here with Ignition now? Looking like it's got Poseidon lined up. I think Axel, even though it's quite dark on that far side, I think Axel is stuck. And that might be it for John. Team Wolfpack may have to accept defeat here so early on. At this moment in time, it's 3 remaining. Ignition having to be careful there. Graham the Goat saying, hope Axel works. Well, it's certainly not there, I'm afraid. Of course, for Gabriel, look at the sword and look at the fences around the arena. You can easily get the sword stuck in between the barriers if you're not careful. 1 minute to go. Meanwhile, it's between Inferno, Quake and Divinity. Ignition for Inferno, Poseidon for Quake, and Gabriel for Divinity. I think it's fair to say that Team Divinity is Danny Malin's favourite team at the moment, and every time he brings it up, they keep winning. He's definitely their mascot here. Gabriel currently dealing with Poseidon, using its flipper to get round the body part there. Oh, and look at how much strength Gabriel shows. Who's winning this one, ladies and gentlemen? Let us know on the live chat page. Oh dear. Rolled around there. We've got 10 seconds to go. It looks as though the judges are going to have to make a decision for this one. And that is the end of our first fight on the live stream. And, well, they're all dancing and spinning away, our remaining robots. But who won that one? It's a tough one to call. I must admit, this is why I'm glad I'm not a judge. But yes, let us know. And if you're enjoying the stream, give us a like. And if you haven't yet, do subscribe to the channel. But we'll be waiting for our judges to make a decision. And then we'll rely on our CO2U sponsors to deliver the results to you and our live audience here at Stevenage. I must admit, I think Gabriel might have done enough here. I really do, but let's find out. And what a start for Team Inferno. 3 points for them. They've not had a great start to the weekend, but hey, maybe this could be the show that they start to gain redemption. And, well, let's have a look at the leaderboard, of course, very early on. But just to confirm that it is Team Inferno leading with 3 points. Remember, 3 points for each win that they get. And it's, of course, nil points for the rest of the group of Wolfpack, Divinity and Quake. And, of course, there's our crew. There's John getting involved, one of our roboteers. Make sure he can get Axel back on the ground there and to get it rolling back out of the arena. But no, Neil, Alex, and Dan as well are great working at getting those robots in and out the arena as quick as they can, which is absolutely fantastic. Let's go to Ellie.
In the UK for about 6 months, so that's pretty good for me. We've made a few tweaks. It seems to be running a lot better in that fight. The new wheels are helping. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I threw Ignition into that fight. It's kind of a sacrifice, being like, I'll get the rubbish one out of the way. I'm not going to win this fight. And it won. So, weird things.
There you go. What a fantastic win, though. But let's talk a little bit more about those tweaks, those new changes you've made for this weekend.
Well, so the last fight and last event, we came out and it tore the wheel up. Well, it tore the tread of the wheel off and it was kind of hobbling out the arena. So I thought, I've got to make some new ones. I'm going to experiment a bit. So we 3D printed them. We've cast our own. They're completely custom. bit new for us. It also saved me a bit of money, so that was nice. But no, it seems to be working really well, so a bit of effort clearly goes a long way.
Oh, Michael, we are all so chuffed for you. The first win for you of the weekend. Here is your winner's token. Make some noise for Team Inferno.
You just seem to have joined me back after that interview with Ellie. I have just had myself. I am trying today apple green tea flavour from Holy, of course, our proud sponsors this year on Extreme Robots, and thanks them for the bottle and for keeping me refreshed throughout our live streams. I've not tried the green tea yet, so I will in just a bit, but let's just check out backstage for our next fight. We've got TR4 there from Newcastle. We did think that TR4 would have taken part earlier in that first fight, but it will be the next fight, it seems. So TR4 will be representing Wolfpack, and the tag team will be Ripper. And there'll be, so this is a tag team battle where it is 2 versus 2, and this will be between Team Inferno and Team Wolfpack. There is Eruption. Look at the scars that robot has got. We've had Eruption, well, ever since I've started with Extreme Robots, and that was 7 years ago. And it's great to see Eruption back. Of course, as always, it's not had the best of start to the years, but it's done very, very well so far. But it's one of those robots, you know, it's probably the most informed robot in the whole time I've been here for the last 7 years. And Eruption is just a fantastic flipper. I mean, I remember the days of Chaos 2. It's very much smaller robot there, but as you can see now, they are just doing the last bit of checks and making sure that the CO2 bottles are active. And they're just making sure. So, of course, as you can see, there's a bar across the flipper as well to make sure that they don't flip the roboteers off the loading bay, which could be very embarrassing and not great for the health and safety team, that is for sure. And we've got a special guest joining us, coming to you from the backstage. It is Danny Malin. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm doing very, very well, thank you.
It's been a great start, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic. Oh, mate, I'm looking forward to this next fight.
Yes. Especially, well, let's be honest, Team Divinity, though, mate. They got another show win. What are you doing? There's something you're bringing here.
Mate, so when I first come to watch Extreme Robots that very first time, way back last year, I actually said I like Divinity and I think they should win.
Interesting. Well, we got Ripper coming in now. There's Eruption, and of course Michael's had a tough start to the season, Danny.
Mate, so I've just been interviewing John backstage just before we started the show. He's still blaming me for not wearing my Crocs today. I'm in a lot of trouble, if I'm honest with you. But yeah,
I love your Crocs. Actually, you'll like this. My nephew, he only turned 2 yesterday. He got Toy Story Crocs yesterday.
Mate, I've got the job. What? I've got SpongeBob, I've got Simpsons, I've got Krusty the Clown, I've got 49ers. Oh yeah, mate. I have got a proper Croc selection. Absolutely love them.
Brilliant. We've actually got we've had Mr. and Mrs. Yorkshire here on the live chat page. Actually, I've just seen you. How do you do this? He's chatting on the chat page.
I went on
at the same time
and had a quick message while I went down back, and then I thought, oh, come on. There's a very special person there called Kitty Cat Furbies. Yep. So
they're coming tomorrow, aren't they?
She's coming tomorrow. So Kitty used to be moderating on my old channel. She's a massive fan of mine. She come to mine and Sophie's wedding, so I'm looking forward to seeing her tomorrow.
Absolutely, we can't wait to see you, Kitty. Well, there's Eruption now, of course. Well, Viper and Eruption have been a great team together, Ollie and Michael, in the past. But it feels like if they could get this win, of course, it'll be 6 points for them. It looks like we're going to go straight to Ellie with John.
All right, he is multitasking at the very finest here. Ollie, you're about to go into the arena. He's currently driving his robot in. How's the nerves? How are you coping?
I've got lots of nerves at the moment. I don't know how this is going to go. It could either go Team Wolfpack or Inferno. Me and Michael are dream tag team duo. We'll have to see what happens, though.
The dream tag team, can they do it again? The fight is about to start. Michael, thoughts?
We're going to win, and they're about to count 3, 2, 1, so we better go.
I'm feeling the tension back here. These lot better get back to fighting. Jamie, it's all going off.
Thank you, Ellie. Here we go then. Fight number 2. And tag team battle here, Danny.
I'm looking forward to this because you've got two foes at each other, aren't you? Two teams.
Eruption already into the fence.
Oh my days.
TR4's off to a blinder.
There we go. Oh, look at this, mate. I tell you, something's like flipping pancakes in here. They're absolutely crazy. They're all. Oh, it's in, it's in.
It's out.
Yeah, it's in. Oh, TR4's going to have some trouble now.
The bungee cord might be coming up TR4.
Oh, this is it. That has got problems, mate. Look at this.
Yeah, that's a terrible, terrible time for TR4.
Oh, still
my
in
word.
feet.
Hey, the boy band are back, aren't they, Danny?
I'm telling you, mate. This is it. I spoke to Michael as well. He says he's feeling it. He needs to get a bit more upbeat. He's won the first round. Is he going to win this one? Because if it is, I think it might be his day today.
Oh, they certainly need that showing. We've seen Boyzone come back. We've certainly seen the boy band here coming back.
Oh, this is it, mate. This is it. He was down, but he's certainly not out. We know historically how good his robots are and how good he is.
As long as they keep going, Danny, you're right. Anything can happen.
Oh, that cord's off
there it is.
Oh, Flipper's got him.
Oh, dear. It looks like a strawberry lace, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. Looks like bungee cord off back in my trailer. Fair play to TR4.
Keeps going. He's going to keep fighting. Oh, and he's got one back there on Eruption. Judges will put a point there for him.
Definitely, here we go.
And we've got quite the crowd back there watching.
The problem that TR4's got now is they're just going to take it in turns up.
It's getting cornered, Danny.
I don't know how much more he can take of this. Is that him? Is that him done?
There's still something left in the
cheeky
tank.
Little flip there. Cheeky little flip.
I keep thinking pancakes now ever since you said it, mate. I want maple syrup on it now.
I'm telling you. Mate, where these are going on, we'll be having steak and bacon on. The barbecuing soon, I reckon. Oh, they're getting him near that corner.
Less than a minute to go.
Fire pit's coming. That if he can't get himself back up, he's in trouble. He's going in.
Oh!
He's in! Oh, whitewash Dunham.
Goal!
Now that's what you want from a battle, innit?
Absolutely. It's great for the cameras. It's great for the audience.
We love it when the robots are obviously smashing into each other. But when it goes on for that length of time, you've got a tag team that have worked well together and they've come out on top.
Absolutely brilliant. Wow, let's go straight to Ellie after that. Huge fight.
Well, what an incredible fight that was. Quite short, quite sweet, but these two are going to be absolutely buzzing. Michael, talk to me. How did that go?
Right, it's finally going right, isn't it? Finally. I mean, Ollie crushed that. He got both of them out of the arena. I mean this is all the respect to Viper because I feel like Eruption's revered pretty highly. I think that was like fighting against two Eruptions at once. So, yeah, that's what a tag team's supposed to be.
Are we calling you the dream team back once again? Are we back in business?
It should be. I mean, the start of the year was like the most horrific look we could have had. Nothing went our way. We're now 6-0 up against all the other teams.
Let's see that winner. Who's it going to be? It's got to be you, Michael. What do we think? We're going to get that live reaction right here, right now. Place your bets.
Oh,
it's
what a
Team
shot.
Inferno.
One's still going. It's got to be. They're both out the arena, Ellie. We had to win. Surely. Come on.
We didn't have to, right. We're going to go settle backstage, get those winners' tokens ready. So, Jamie, it's back to you.
Nice one, thanks Ellie, great work. And Michael, he looks so much happy all of a sudden, done 2 wins in a row, what a confidence booster.
Mate, I mean, shall we let the cat out of the bag? Shall we tell him the truth? It's actually me that's controlling it all from here.
Again, he's commenting on the live stream, he's here, and then he's doing that. This guy, I'm sure there's 2 of you out there.
Yep, all over. But Michael, you can see the smile on his face right now. He's just won 2 on the bounce.
Yeah.
Right, that's going to fill him and his team full of confidence. I mean, Ollie has just knocked his dad out. You know, it literally has just knocked him clean out. Boom.
Straight buy his dinner tonight, that's for sure.
Well, I'll tell you something.
Well, the Dream Tag Team are back in business. Michael, this is more the Team Inferno that we know and love.
Yeah, this feels a bit more familiar. The start of the year was demoralising, not going to lie. This is feeling better. And I mean this with all respect to Ollie and all the work he's put into Viper, because I've hailed Eruption as my gold standard for a long time. That felt like Eruption squared in the arena. So I think that's a really good sign for us going forward.
Absolutely. And Ollie, you've got that brand new robot with Viper. How does it feel to be driving such a fantastic machine that you've built yourself?
Honestly, I'm full of joy right now. That fight right there was one of the best fights. Managed to get my own dad out, and then TR4, we won by knockout as well. There's no denying that we won that. We are so good. Michael, this might be the turnaround now. It's got to be.
Well, I mean, no pressure to Ollie, but like Viper is looking at top form now. Viper's going to be going in last to try and win the show for Team Inferno, so I feel like we've got it.
Well, Ollie, what a privilege there. How does that feel?
Oh, it feels amazing. Words like that to come from Michael. He putting me in last, giving me the trust. Hopefully, I'll show him what I can do and we can win this.
Before we go, though, what's better, a win or a win against your dad?
It's got to be a win against my dad, of course.
We love it. Keeping it in the family. But give it up. Make some noise for your winners, the Dream Tag Team. It's Team Inferno.
Oh, brilliant. And, of course, I mean, Ollie just looks so happy with himself, but John behind the scenes is going to want to kill him.
Mate, I've got my arms crossed like an angry dad. Ollie's there, he's grinning from ear to ear. He's like, yeah, I've knocked my dad out. Get ready, mate. There's no more pocket money.
You can't lose to your son. You can't lose to your apprentice, can you?
If he runs out of petrol now, there's no way his dad's bailing him out, is it? He's like, yeah, walk. So, coming up, there's some banger fights. I've been backstage. I've looked at that board, mate. There's some absolute crackers coming up.
I was going to say we've got a three-way spinners coming up in the second half of the show, followed by a belt as well.
Well, belt. I mean, I held the belt. It's the only belt that fits me. It's really good, to be honest. But no, the spinner fights. I mean, they're just crazy, aren't they?
Yeah, it's the highlight of the show.
Yeah, and it's absolute carnage, mayhem, and it's exactly what you want. But the thing is with it is, it can go on for a while, or it can end pretty fast.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're gonna go straight back to John. He'll be very unhappy after this.
Big one. How is it?
To be fair, I can't swear. I don't swear, but I want to swear. My little rat bag, but fair play to him. I made a mistake. I was over the wall. He was there. It was out. But I'm going to charge the batteries or change the gas bottle, so I'm ready for the next fight. I always look on the bright side and positivity, but fair play to Ollie, because in the last show, he bent a motor axle. This is his first robot he's made himself. He took it apart. He fixed it. He put it back together. It was at the wire. He couldn't get his batteries in. He was panicking. He got it in there, and then he was like, calm. And I know that Michael and him had been talking. I was like, right, we're going full send. And boy, did they go full send. And poor old TR4 got an absolute battering because I let my teammate down. It is what it is.
But look, there's defeat, but there also must be so much pride for you there, John. You must be so proud to see Ollie's journey.
Yeah, all the way. I mean, he started driving Beast. He started his first featherweight when he was like 7, and now he's a fully fledged roboteer. He's respected by everybody. It's not my son. He's Ollie with Viper, which is what he wanted. And that fight was probably the best fight I've seen him drive under pressure, was able to just do what he needed to do. He fixed the robot worked, and of course that's what it's all about. When you're under pressure in between the shows and you're putting it back together really quickly, you can easily make a mistake, you can easily trap a wire, you can easily do something. He didn't do it, but you did both do a fantastic job. But Ollie had that win. Jamie, it's time for another fight. It's kicking off here at Extreme Robots.
John Finley not looking happy at all there. Yeah. So we've got our next fight. It's a tag team battle one more time, of course. This time it involves Inferno and Quake. And one more saying, it involves Quake and Divinity. We've just had Inferno. I was one fight ahead there. I was getting a bit carried away, Danny.
I'm going to stay with you for this one.
Yes, let's have you one. Oh, you got you some Twix. That's not mine. I've got my Kit Kat. I have.
To eat it.
Ellie won't be very happy. Actually, funny enough, Chris Wilkins.
Wow.
Look at that out back there.
So that's the arena. That's how wide it is. That's what the audience has seen.
And if you're wondering whether to buy a ticket, this is exactly what you get. Which it's incredible, Danny, how it all fits in this little building.
It blew me away when I first saw it. I thought, what the heck? Because I didn't expect the arena to be like it was.
Yeah. I think I'll never forget. Oh, hang on a moment. Here's Raphael. Now this is one, of course, Craig's newest robot, which is a flipper. Which is, of course, Danny is watching. Craig knows you're watching, yes, and he knows that he might win because you're watching.
If he wins, it's going to be the Crocs have gone. So Craig's going to want me not to wear them. John's going to want me to wear them. I'm going to be coming with one Croc on and one Croc off.
So anyway, we got our next tag team battle. Graham the Goat saying, well played. It was Ollie deserves it. That was it. Ollie was brilliant. He did very well. He's just gotten more and more confident as well.
Yeah.
It's been brilliant to watch him grow in Extreme Robots, especially with his dad as well. It's fantastic to see. Here we go then. 2 against 2. So, reminder folks that it is Quake and Divinity. Oh, Mega Mouse had a terrible fight early and it seems to be happening again.
Oh, he got his own back then. The noise is unreal.
Oh, Troublemaker is in trouble.
Troublemaker, no, he's got himself back up.
They have problems earlier.
I'll tell you something. Craig's doing alright again. Don't know why.
He's stable, that's the main thing.
This is it. Oh, get yourself out of here.
Raphael and Mega Mouse are the teammates together. While Manta and Troublemaker are representing Team Quake. Oh!
Mouse just nearly got put in his house then, didn't he?
Praise the roof didn't come down.
Oh my days.
Oh,
he's got him. I thought he'd got him jumped up with wheel. I thought we were getting a bit of rubber.
Of course, with these flippers, even if they get taken upside down, they can get themselves back up. Which makes these fights go on the whole 3 minutes normally.
Oh no!
Oh, Divinity in trouble.
Move! And that's it. Sometimes it's just that precision move.
That was another flip of the day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Quite a few of them.
Oh, I tell you something, mate. Definitely pancake there today, innit?
So slippery it looks like as well. Oh,
he's had it. Things him, can't get back over.
It's done. Oh, I just hope Michael, our cameraman's okay. He's behind that wall.
Oh my days.
Oh, look at all that cord. It looks like so much cable's been cut off.
I'll tell you what it looks like. It looks like when I've hung too many of my shirts up washing line and it snaps. That's what it looks like. They're done in, mate.
I must admit, it reminds me of spaghetti a little bit.
Yeah. I think it's old Mouse.
Oh, I tell you
he's
what.
not getting no cheese today.
No.
I think he's going to get flame grilled.
And it's in the mouse
trap. He's going to get flame grilled.
Oh, the mouse has gone crazy.
They've took camera out.
It's still got its hand in. Oh, hang on a minute. You're supposed to be teammates.
Not anymore. Get in here.
Oh
no.
Well, they're that confident. They're happy to flip one of their own robots out now.
Now they're dancing. Romancing.
I assume the judges will be counting it down, but there's only 30 seconds to go, but maybe they're going to have a bit of fun here.
Just to finish it off, make sure he's in the pit. Well, if they're going to have fun...
They didn't get the memo, Danny.
We wanted him to start smashing into each other.
8D Exo says ball mouse, into the mouse trap it goes.
This is it.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh well. The crowd are amazing here, by the way, the live crowd. You can hear them now counting down.
Absolutely.
Loving the action.
Of course, it's our first time here in Stevenage, and the audience have been fantastic all afternoon.
Well,
and of course, we're back here tomorrow.
But mate, I'm going to have to love you and leave you. I've got to get back out back because I'm recording at Danny V Robots, which goes out on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Extreme Robots TV. You can watch some episodes of me, but also the rest of the guys. You can see the live that's been recorded. You can see the stuff in the thing as well. But you're going to get the winner now. Who do you think it is?
Yeah, let's find out who wins. Oh, what a surprise.
Right, I'll leave you to it.
Nice one, Danny. Pleasure, my friend.
See you soon.
Let's check out the leaderboard then. So that means Team Quake have got 3 points in the bag. So they're 3 behind Team Inferno. Divinity and Wolfpack still on 0 points each. So that's a good time for Team Quake to try and come back and fight against Team Inferno maybe for the rest of this show. So congratulations to Manta and Troublemaker, but they won that quite comfortably, didn't they? They were even trying to flip each other out at the end of that one, so it was quite interesting to watch. Hopefully we'll hear from Ellie very shortly, to hear from Will and possibly Charlie as well. Charlie may also come onto the stream at some point to talk about
before she heads to the villa. She has Will.
Check though, because
it's Ellie.
Will Troublemaker was the original.
Wow, Will, what a cracking win there for both
Ellie.
of you on Team Quake. How are you feeling after this?
Really pleased with that one. Manta's on a bit of a run at the moment. 3 out the arena so far today. Great teamwork from Troublemaker, though. We kept turning the other robots over, getting them into the right place that we could then throw them out the arena. Exactly what we need to do. Perfect job.
Yeah, teamwork really is so important when it comes to these tag team fights. Troublemaker, coming to you, causing a little bit of chaos there in that arena, aren't you?
That's what we're here for. All about the chaos, all about the madness. That's what Robot Combat's all about.
Absolutely, and these lots certainly know how to deliver. So, Will, we've got that chant. Let's do it all together now. Stamp your feet, make that ground shake, and give it up for your winners from Team Quake.
I can feel the quake. Oh, my word, the fans of Quake are certainly here today in Stevenage. I was feeling that one. I nearly spit out my drink as well from Holy, thanks to our sponsors. I'm trying apple and green tea for this stream, and it is good. We've also got different flavours here. We've also got this dinosaur one, which is scary, but it is apple alligator. I tried that home the other day, and it is very good. We also have a bit of iced tea and milkshake, different flavours as well. We've also got this one, which is vanilla, which is an interesting art drawing there. But, of course, the graphics on these products are fantastic, and they've been great new sponsors for this year. So, we got at least 2 more fights to go before we reach the interval. And in this next one, it is, again, what I believe is going to be another tag team, which is Inferno and Quake, which involves our Fight Club winners. But it looks as though we're going to just quickly go backstage in just a moment. But before we do that, Fight Club, what is that, Jamie? So Fight Club is simply for those robots that are quite new to the series and are not really part of a team. So we have a couple of Fight Clubs that happen before the main show starts. This is, again, something extra our live audience get to watch. So you get a couple of extra fights as well. So whoever wins that ends up being part of a team, and we'll go through those Fight Club winners in a bit. I believe we're now going to go backstage to Danny. He is just everywhere today.
Well, I'm walking now with Michael now, guys. He's going to get his robots. We've got about 2 seconds because he's like, look, I've got to get in here. Michael, how's it going so far?
It's going well. We've got 6 points on the board so far. So Ignition, Eruption and Viper have all won. So Implosion's in. And, yeah, we want a full sweep of wins in the first half of the show.
Well, we'll get a little bit more with him in a bit. All right, he's going to get going now to get this in there. But, mate, you started off, I saw you before the show, and you were like, I'm going to go for this. Well done.
Well, we've got to, When you're at the bottom of the leaderboard, we've never been here before. So, yeah, go.
So it's now, he's driven. You're ready for it. He's going home tonight with a win.
We better be. Come on, eventually,
Well done, mate. Right, you can see the rest of them guys here, look, all getting loaded up. Look at these. I mean, that looks just like it's been taken from local park as a basketball ring and stuck on a robot over there. What, man? Right, there we go. Look at this. Oh, that sounds a bit of a beast as well. Finger in the air. That finger in the air over there, if you were wondering, that was what was covering up the axe. So, basically, we're in it. We're in like an arena, and it's like, finger up, let's go. Jamie, I'm going to put this back to you, mate, because the action is about to start.
Yeah, fantastic work from Danny. Of course, the Fight Club winners, we just saw one of them then, and that was Hellhound. I think it's Hellhound or Hellhound. Yes, it is Hellhound. Of course, new robots, always having to learn new robots here on Extreme Robots. They will be part of Team Inferno, so they won on the Fight Club. There it is there. Look at the evil eyes. You can see the yellow from a mile away. But yes, certainly wouldn't like to see that down a dark alley, would you? And anyway, Implosion's coming into the arena. An Axe robot. First time on this show that we're seeing Implosion from Michael's team. Of course, Hellhound will be its teammate. And the other Fight Club winner that'll take part in this one is Double Backflip. There it is. It is probably the widest robot we have at Extreme Robots, and somehow it gets through the door. Look at it there. It's got Tectonic in front. Can we get Double Backflip in? Look, watch this now. Look, yeah, that's it, Alex. Open that door a bit more. Because it certainly doesn't get in that easily. Do reach out to us on the live chat page. But yes, we'd love to hear from you. And of course, when it gets to the interval, we will be watching back a factory visit to John Finley in an interview from our Extreme Robots TV team. So, of course, as Danny mentioned before, he'll be filming his Danny vs. Robots series backstage as we speak. So keep an eye on that in the next few days for it going out on the Extreme Robots TV YouTube channel. We'd love for you to subscribe. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. Your support is very well welcome. So anyway, we got double backflip now coming in. And it did beat PO4 in the Fight Club. PO4, another new robot that's controlled by Dan Webb, one of our members of the crew that helps out moving the robots in and out of the arena. So anyway, yes, this is coming up now. So a big moment for our Fight Club robots of Hellhound and double backflip. Let us know who you're rooting for in this one. Are you going for Team Inferno or Team Quake in the live chat page? So here we go then. The arena is activated, and here we go then. 3 minutes. And look at how much work you need to get that flipper working on double backflip. And Hellhound there has got probably the smallest axe I've ever seen. It looks so cute, despite the evil eyes. The weapon certainly doesn't match the fear, I'm not going to lie. I don't think Shane will like that. I can only be so honest. Here it comes now. I think it's already lost a piece. It has a couple of orange forks at the front. It's actually trying to run away at the moment from Tectonic. Oh, it's upside down. Is it going to get back up? I don't see how that small axe can get it back up. It's in trouble with double backflip. And it might actually, oh dear, it may have won Fight Club, but it certainly has a lot to learn when being part of the main show. 1 minute gone. Tectonic hoping to get Hellhound out of the arena. I think double backflip is probably down here, but let's focus on Implosion for crying out loud. Ooh, careful. And somehow Hellhound is back in this. And ooh, right in between the eyes there, the axe placement from Implosion. Double backflip looks to have actually, well, it's not even moving anymore. It's being pushed around. Seems to have had a moment there. Remember, if they don't move for more than 10 seconds, they can get counted out by the judges. Now Hellhound is trying to do something. It's upside down again. Not quite the fight to remember for Shane. Over just under a minute to go. Oh, axe is going in between. And oh, double backflips, flipper. It looks so out of place. Nearly 30 seconds to go. And at this rate, Inferno could be the favourites to win another 3 points. They've already won 2 fights in this first half of the show. Who are you rooting for back home? I think double backflip's done well to keep going here. And Implosion having to be careful. Here we go then, 10 seconds to go. Last efforts here for our teams. And that's the end of that doubles match yet again. And while the Fight Club winners got a chance and some minutes in the arena in front of our live audience. So what a moment that was for our Roboteers there. But it looks as though double backflip was more effective than Shane's Hellhound. Can Hellhound learn a lot from that? I think so. I can't get over how small the axe is, though. I'm not quite sure what's with that. But anyway, let's get the result. And the winner is Team Inferno. Oh, they are on a great run at the moment. That's 9 points, 3 wins out of 3 out of all the fights that they've taken part in this first half of the show. There's your winner of Implosion. Great work from Implosion, the axe robot of Michael's collection. I'm sure we will hear from our winners in just a moment from Ellie. But let us know at home, are you happy with that result? It's fair to say that Inferno have certainly turned it around. Let's go back to Ellie.
We were chatting this morning on Extreme Robots TV, getting all that backstage content, and you said you weren't even bothered for a win this weekend, and here we are, topping that leaderboard. Fantastic news for you.
This feels a bit more like it. It's like we had a hex at the start of the year. Nothing went our way, and it's like they're all coming back now. That was a great fight. Hellhound drove really well, couldn't self-right, so we just said to Shane, don't get flipped, and then that did, I think, its job for long enough, and then Implosion got the points at the end, and I think has partially knocked out both Backflip and Tectonic. They were struggling at the end, so yeah, really good fight.
I mean, how is it going up against a machine like double backflip? That is quite impressive in that arena there.
Well, there's two ways of looking at it. One, it's quite difficult to get around, but two, there is quite a lot to hit, so that's quite nice.
Yeah, well, whatever you did there, Michael, it certainly paid off. Here is your winner's token. I know the audience is all backing you. I can hear those cheers, but give it up for me one more time for Team Inferno.
Yeah, good to see Michael back on form there, and of course a huge show for him to win if he can do it. So far so good. They are going to be the last team taking part in the Gladiator fight towards the end of the show. So we've got one more fight before the interval, so don't go anywhere yet for your cup of tea or your biscuits or whatever you like to drink at this time of day on a Saturday afternoon. It's the evening here on a Saturday. You know what? When you're inside a building like this all day, you forget what time of day it is. For all I know, it could be 10 p.m. right now. But anyway, if you haven't yet, folks, do subscribe to the channel of Extreme Robots TV. Of course, we're a new YouTube channel. We're starting fresh. We'd love to get you on. We're going to have a special guest in just a moment, but I believe we're going to go backstage with Ellie, who's been very busy back there today, having a chat with our Roboteers. And then we will have a special guest Roboteer joining us for our last fight before we reach the interval and have the half-time break. Let us know where you're watching the stream today on the live chat page. We'd love to hear from you. We've had people from the Netherlands reaching out to us today, and even people in Cornwall and Worcester. Let's go straight to Ellie.
Right then, we are here at the under-25s crew of Extreme Robots. Guys, some of the youngsters, and I'm here with you. How good is it, Sarah, to be part of the team?
Yeah, it's been really good. I mean, there's a couple of youngsters, I suppose, here. We're all chatting and getting along and fighting robots.
Love it. Tell us a bit more about your involvement here for those that don't know.
Yeah, so I'm on Team Divinity, on Team Saint, and I drive Saint most of the time. Sometimes I have a go with the other ones, but my brother Toby also drives, and Henry also drives sometimes as well. So there's a couple of us.
Now, Henry, I'm coming to you. You are the superstar driver, I think, of this year so far. How does it feel to have that title?
It feels great. I mean, Craig just keeps letting me drive his robots when Sarah and Toby aren't here. I keep winning. Hopefully I keep doing him proud.
I mean, you do a fantastic job. What do you think makes you such a strong driver?
I honestly don't know. I just go in and drive it and try and break everything else.
And hope for the best. Well, it certainly pays off. Now, Sarah, you're about to go into the arena. You're about to fight. How are those nerves faring up?
I'm quite nervous. I usually am before fights, but it's fine. I'm going in tag team with Henry. We usually do quite well, so I've got high hopes.
Well, dream team, we better both let you go get on. Best of luck. We can't wait to see you smash it in the arena. Jamie, it's back to you.
Thanks, Ellie. And, of course, next to me right now is Charlie Bourne, not related to Jason Bourne. Actually, he might be. Who knows? You never know when you check your relations.
Great uncle. That's what it is.
That means you know how to run away from the law. Well, you certainly know how to build a robot. Charlie, of course, is our roboteer for Troublemaker. And Troublemaker, first day of the new season that we've seen Troublemaker. Of course, you weren't with us in Doncaster, but how's it been for you today? You've had a couple of fights in that arena. You won with Manta just previously. How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. I mean, we came here with a lot of modifications from last year. We took a break last year because of exams, but don't tell anyone that. We're just letting the competition catch up. That's all it was. But yeah, we took a break last year, so we've had plenty of time to make some modifications. We overhauled the whole front of the robot. That's completely different. Got some new valves in there, so we've got more power and we've got more flips. And yeah, so far it's looking really good. We struggled in our first fight because of the dreaded forks, and obviously we don't have those. And it wasn't great. We took a lot of damage, but couple of bodge repairs, and back in it and clearly working still. So,
so this whole fork gate's been going on for a while now. Would you welcome it? There's Hungry Bob, but would you welcome the forks on your robot, or would you like to stay old-fashioned? You could say.
I'm not really too sure, to be honest. I'm kind of easy going with the flow. I don't really care as long as the fights are good and everyone's, enjoying what's going on. If the fans hate the forks, get rid of the forks.
Yeah.
But
I'd like to see some of them go back to the old ways, I feel like the forks, we miss out on more flips, making it harder to get under the robot.
I think forks slow down the pace of robot combat a little bit, because it becomes this kind of who dares to tiptoe towards each other slightly more. That's boring. Just throw the robot at the other guy.
Exactly, I completely agree with you, Charlie. What do you think at home, folks? Are you forks or no forks? I prefer a knife. Don't know where I'm going with that. We've got our robots coming in for the next fight, and this is, of course, another tag team. This time it's between Divinity and Wolfpack. So it looks as though there's Hungry Boar representing Wolfpack. They're going to be alongside, if it goes to plan, they'll be with Ripper 6. There's Ripper 6 coming in now. Saint and the Firefan there just in the background, ready to go, representing Team Divinity. Team Divinity free show wins this year. They've done very well. They've done way better than last year. I think they only got one show win last year, so it was tough for them, definitely. Craig is very happy right now. He's living on cloud 9. Here's Hungry Boar coming in for Team Wolfpack. Who do you fancy for this one, Charlie?
Well, it's quite an interesting fight because you've got Saint, which is the robot that doesn't die. You've got
it never dies.
It doesn't. You've got Ripper 6 with those insanely powerful flips, but you might want to watch out because they can run out of gas quite quickly if they're not managing it properly. And Leviathan's drive is insane. Hungry Boar is 4-wheel drive. It's got loads of stuff going on in it. It's pretty fast. Leviathan is only 2-wheel drive, but there's 2 motors per wheel. It is ridiculous.
I didn't know it had 2 motors per wheel. That's a good fact there. But of course, the Firefan actually helped Divinity win the last show. I think we're gonna go straight to. No, I don't think we are. I thought for a moment we were going to go backstage. We've got this fight now. Oh my word, you can feel it from here. Oh my word, it's Major Damage. Oh, I didn't know he was here this weekend. He says hello, he's waving to the crowd with his claw. Oh God, get some marshmallows on that. Oh my word, I do like it.
You're teasing me.
Oh, hit the ground. Yeah, there's a bit of imbalance there. He's just fixing it.
It's a 40-kilo hammer, that is. You don't want to get hit by that.
960 kilograms in total that robot is. I don't know how on earth John even gets it here. It's unbelievable. So Major Damage is our special guest referee. Is he a referee? We say that, but let's be honest, he just wants to destroy another robot. He doesn't care.
He's the referee that gets carried away and has to join in with the tussle. That's what he is.
Have you had to deal with Major Damage?
With my very first robot I did, because I was very foolish and I took him on. Thankfully the fight was stopped before any major damage was taken.
Very brave of you. Well, there's our roboteers, Charlie. You've been there yourself. It's obviously a little nerve-wracking, I'm sure, moments before. I think Craig's family have been terrific, haven't they, getting involved with Extreme Robots?
I think they're at the point where they're past the nerves. They're just ready to go,
They're
ready
just
to win.
Fun, absolutely. Here we go then, and this is our last fight before the interval. 3 minutes here with Major Damage spectated, but he can't get it all.
The bungees have gone immediately. Ripper 6 is now going to have an issue for the whole fight.
So what does that mean then, Charlie? Does that mean the flipper you just don't have much control of anymore? Look at it there.
It means that. So the flipper is now going to stay open whenever they flip.
And there it is, as you say. It makes it look so vulnerable. Look at the bungee
It
cord.
is.
It's like the cable's behind my telly.
It's
I don't know where it's going.
Some great driving to get it back over, though. Get back in position.
It has, yeah. All it could do is keep fighting, Charlie, and just see what happens.
Absolutely.
So, 2.5 minutes to go. And already Hungry Boar, of course, a push bot. We don't see many of them, but they are certainly a different type of robot.
Yeah, it's another dogged robot that's just supposed to keep going. Ripper 6 is in trouble.
Yeah, it's...
getting away from Leviathan.
Oh, it's not been good for Wolfpack. They haven't won a single fight this afternoon.
Leviathan is so close to the floor, it gets stuck on every other bit of it.
Well, I mean, as you say, Saint, even if Saint doesn't win, you're guaranteed he's going to do the 3 minutes.
Exactly.
Absolutely brilliant.
Oh, is that it for Ripper 6, maybe? Oh, Major Damage has helped him out.
Yeah.
Is that allowed? I certainly won't be telling him it's not.
No. We all have to remember, Major Damage is John's robot. bit of bias there, maybe.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Well, the Firefin has impressed me today, and it might just do it again and help Team Divinity get those 3 points. They haven't won a fight in this show yet, which is look out! Oh,
He's gonna get toasted. Oh no!
Oh, it lives for another day maybe, but Saint is running around like me on a Saturday night at a pub. It just can't walk straight.
Small push from Leviathan. Hungry Boar's been underneath them most of this fight. It's been very impressive. But all it takes is once for Leviathan to ram them against a wall.
I tell you what, you should never overestimate the Firefin though, should you? It's a
No.
unique robot.
When Leviathan as a robot is completely dependent on the drive. So it's all, can they get it under control?
Yeah.
And so far it's going pretty well.
Absolutely.
Just struggling a little bit with the ground game.
I can't believe how quick this fight's gone, Charlie. There's only 40 seconds to go. And the bungee cord just stretched even more. I'm sure it just snapped as well. Well, I'm not quite sure, but maybe we'll find out in the interval. But that's it just gets worse and worse for Ripper.
Fortunately though, it is a quick repair, but for this fight, you can't just take your robot out and fix it. We're still stuck.
Yeah, there's no such thing as pit stops in Extreme Robots, not like you see in F1, that's for sure. Well, at this moment in time, if they don't win it, Divinity, then they've really missed out on 3 points here. 10 seconds
This
to go.
is too close to call. I don't know this one, Jamie.
I mean, credit to Ripper. It kept going. It kept going even without the weapon being able to function. And Major Damage was a good boy. It didn't get involved that much there, apart from picking up Ripper.
It's almost like they had a third teammate, wasn't it?
Almost as if they had the same robots here, but no, fantastic fight. We are about to find out, hopefully, from our sponsor CO2U, who won this one. Oh, yeah, okay.
As expected.
As expected, and that gives them 3 points and their first points on the leaderboard. Charlie, been an absolute pleasure, my friend.
As
Hopefully
always.
see you soon.
Absolutely.
And good luck with the rest of your fights.
Thank you very much.
And that is our last fight before the interval. So thanks very much for watching the first half. Don't go anywhere. Let's check out the leaderboard. Team Inferno leading with 9 points, with Divinity Quake on 3 points each, and it's still 0 points for Wolfpack in this show. But anyway, we've reached half time here. We're going to have a quick break, and then we'll be back very soon. So don't go anywhere. Go to the toilet, grab yourself a drink, and we'll be back in the next 15 to 20 minutes or so. Unless, should we get Oliver Scott in? Oliver, who's just been presenting at the front. What's the vibes like out there, my friend?
Well, I'm just sort of driving my car around at the moment. Hang on. Oh, there we go. I'm here. But have you heard the news?
No. What are the news?
Ellie Scarlett's going in the Villa next week. It's an Extreme Robots exclusive.
I'm here to get rid of all rumours. I'm not going in the Love Island Villa. Oliver!
I was going to vote for you as well.
Maybe we could put a number down here. You know?
How's it been for you guys? How's the audience?
It's a brilliant half, hasn't it? It's been some of the best robot combat I've seen for a long time.
Oh, it's been terrific. I mean, I think as well when you look at the fact that we had Team Divinity dominating. Now it's almost as if Inferno are coming back. What's going on?
He did say out there in front of the audience, "This is my show. I'm going to come back," and he used huge words. And do you know what? He's backing it up. He's backing it up. But don't write off Team Infinity. I know they're normally rubbish, but this year they've been brilliant. So they've just won it. Anything could happen in the second half, mate.
Absolutely. Well, anyway, I think we're gonna.
You all right, mate?
Yeah, I just hope Craig didn't hear what you said.
He don't watch this.
He don't. Hope someone is. Anyway, we are going to, of course, have our half-time break. Oliver's going to try and figure out how to control his robot, wherever it may be in this arena. But we do have a VT to show you, and that is John Finley's visit to the workshop, and then we'll be back straight after that. So don't go anywhere. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you soon.
My name is John Findlay, captain of the Wolfpack, and I have a fleet of robots including Hungry Boar, Axel, Ripper 8 and many, many more. Dad's fault. One Saturday morning, he rang me up, said, have you seen this TV show, Robot Wars? Turned the TV on, saw Hypnodisc absolutely destroying another robot. I thought, that's pretty cool, want to have a go. And he was like, you could do that. So I decided to build a robot, just have a go. First robot lasted about 15 seconds, wasn't very good. But then I got the bug. I was building a robot out in the driveway, and obviously Robot Wars was in its prime. We had kids watching what was going on. And this kid comes up to me and he says, oh, someone else is building a robot round the corner. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. And it turns out that someone else was building a robot for series, that would have been series 4, round the corner. So I went round with this kid, not expecting to see anyone, and there below was someone building a robot, Paul Gibbs with Eco Warrior. So we both went off to filming, didn't get on the show, and then when we came back, we went round the car park and we had a big battle and destroyed each other's robots, which was, yeah, it was good fun. And then we entered a robot together, T-Bone, into Series 5. And that's where then I really got the bug big time, so I actually got on the TV show. We did the live qualifiers and destroyed some robots. Series 6 didn't get on the show, and then Series 7 we entered Ripper, where then we became a bit more of a known entity. So we got through to the heat final. We flipped the house robots over, so flipped Shunt over, flipped Refbot over, and then eventually got put in the pit. We did the featherweights, got through to the grand final, and we also did the Annihilator, we got through to the grand final as well. And then unfortunately Robot Wars finished, and that was that. Then I came up with this great idea. I was at university, wanted to become a car designer, thought robots is pretty cool, I want to start my own business, an events company, and that's when robots took over my life. But we owe quite a lot of Extreme Robots, Roman Robots, and everything really to the Stinger team. Because when we started and we announced, this is before, you know, social media, so we built a website and there was the Robot Wars forum, and we announced that we were going to build an arena, we were going to start a business, and there's a lot of people which like, oh, it's never going to happen. And we met up with Kevin Scott from the Stinger team, who took faith in us, and for his kit, he did the kit car show in Newark, and that's when we debuted the first arena for robots. We did 24 hours building the arena, which was just about finished as we opened the show. And we had Tornado, Chaos 2, you know, all the Dan Tomke, all the famous ones came to the show, because obviously it was being run by Kevin Scott, the Stinger team. And all of a sudden this realisation that we've actually done it, we've built an arena and we've got Chaos 2 in an arena, flipping tyres and stuff like that. And then didn't go back, didn't work as a car designer, finished my degree, and then I've been doing robots ever since. Back in the day, there wasn't really any mobile arenas. I think there was one live event that people went to, the Debenham Robot Rumble, that had an arena with polycarb that they could run spinners. But apart from that, people were just basically playing with their robots in car parks. And there are some horror stories of, you know, robots going out of control. I think Stinger went out of control once and rattled down a car park and hit a car or whatever. You know, there's all sorts of things that was going on. And of course, then when you mix alcohol and robots, you could end up with a very deadly combination. So I came up with this idea of building an arena, and the reason actually why it became a thing was because my girlfriend at the time, she was working as a nursery nurse, and one of the dads from the children, he worked at a company that destroyed machines. So they had all this polycarb, and so there was an opportunity to get a load of second-hand polycarb, and obviously polycarb's the most expensive thing. So he was going to supply the polycarb. We had contact with Rolls-Royce. They were getting rid of a load of plywood. So apart from the steel, building the first arena was the thing. Obviously, we needed to do it properly. We needed to make sure it was going to be safe. We weren't ever planning on running spinners. So it was a case of 6mm polycarb, 3 layers of plywood. Anyway, the polycarb fell through, so we ended up spending a fortune on polycarb anyway, because we committed to doing it. And then obviously then we had the first arena. So the first arena was a hexagon. Then we went on to the second arena, which was bigger, more modular, more stronger, because obviously when you think about 2002 to the robots of today, the evolution, the speed, the power, you know, if I think back now to how the first arena was made, there was no way it was ever going to cope with today's robots. The step up with the current Extreme Robots arena was in the UK, it was a flipper fest. There wasn't, there was a few axes, it's all flippers, there was no spinners. So I came up with this crazy idea that I think that we could build a mobile arena. Bearing in mind when we do our events, we only have 10 hours to set it up. So it's not like a TV studio where you've got a week to build it. You've got to build it and it's got to be taken down within a certain amount of time. Came up with this idea of building an arena with a steel floor, double polycards to hit the spinners to try and make the sport evolve, because otherwise it was just flipper after flipper after flipper. And also to try and get the likes of Monsoon back. Those robots, the exciting ones, we want destruction. But then obviously then you've got to balance. It's a live show. We're not getting paid to do it. Are people going to build their robots? Are people going to be willing to take the damage? And I think luckily for us, there's a mix. So there's the people that do it day in, day out with the flippers, the axes, which take a little bit of damage. And then we've got our core roboteers, like Craig Collis, for example, with Zagkiel, who's really upped the game of spinners. He's willing to have his robot in there and get destroyed and rebuild it. I've had 4 spinner robots destroyed by Zagkiel. But, people do it for different reasons. So some people have a robot, they've had it for years, they'll go and take part. They might not even win, it doesn't matter, it's a hobby for them. And then you've got competitive people like myself who want to compete, want to spend the time in between the shows, making the robots better. And that's what I enjoy. In some respects, I actually enjoy building the robots than I do actually taking part. I enjoy the challenge. There's been 8 versions of Ripper now. The first version was for Series 5. So we entered T-Bone with my friend, and I also entered Ripper, which didn't go on the show. It had 2 spinning discs. So although historically they've had flippers, the name Ripper actually comes because it had 2 spinning discs on it, and it was R.I.P, as in rust in pieces. That was the play on the words. So that was the first one for Series 4. And then there's been many different iterations throughout the years, each one striving to be better. And obviously you've had dominant robots in the past throughout the evolution. So it was the Iron Ores were the team to build. We always joked that they never ran out of CO2. They had some kind of secret CO2 generator in there when they were winning championships. They're 2 times UK champion. So it was always striving to improve reliability. But I would say in the early versions of Ripper were always done on a shoestring budget. So I was always using second-hand parts, cobbling things together, and making the best of it. Always just tweaking it. And then we got to the one that won, I think it was called Ripper Evo, I think it was. Keep changing the names, that won the UK champs in 2011. That was a really good robot, but again, it was getting to the end of its life. Parts were wearing out, and so I decided to build another one. Just wanted to get the shape wasn't quite right. So obviously it's great when you're on full power and you can flip the robots, you can self-right. But what happens is as the gas decreases and then you're relying on the shape of the robot to turn yourself back over, the shape wasn't quite right. And then we did Ripper 6, which its debut went to China, and the link fell out, which was really embarrassing. But to get it to China, I had to chop bits out of it, which then weakened the chassis. And that went on to fight spinners and got bent and twisted. And then we've got Ripper 8, which I think is definitely the best one that I've built. So subtle design changes. So the shape's now a lot more efficient. So the back end, so when it rolls over, it doesn't need a lot of gas to self-right. The beauty is that I don't really need to worry about running out of gas. So I can flip, and not worry about it. It hasn't once run out of gas yet, which is good. And then we've got the new evolution, which are the forks on the front, which I think is going to be the new trend setter. That's going to be an interesting evolution. And there's lots of things you can do with the front end. With a flipper, it's the ground game. So Eruption is the robot nobody can get underneath the front. When I was winning, 2011, I had the best front end. I had flappy paddles, could get underneath everyone. And then obviously Eruption came along, and there's been various different robots, Manta, for example, where you struggle to get underneath. So it's all about the front end game with the flippers. But this one's just got all the different tweaks that I needed to do. And it's still underweight, so I've still got lots more weight if I want to, iterations. So yeah, really excited. There was a robot called Gripper, which was a spectacular fail hydraulic crusher that kept falling over, and it was a great idea, but it wasn't a great idea. So out of all the robots in the shows, we don't have any crushers. So I quite fancy having a bit of a play. I've got the hydraulic system out of can opener, which obviously is really powerful. So I've got the hydraulics ready to go. It's just coming up with a design that isn't just your average crusher. So I've got this idea of sort of a two-prong attack where it crushes from underneath as well and then lifts them up at the same time. So yeah, I might have a bit of a play, but what will be good is that instead of building 5 heavyweights, it'd be quite nice to take my time and actually build 1 heavyweight over the winter and just add it to Team Wolfpack and have a bit of fun with it. So yeah, maybe 1 more. Who wouldn't love to put a hydraulic claw all the way through eruption and just crush all the insides? Is that not what we do? You know, I'd love to see Michael's face. I don't think you'll get him on camera if that happened. I mean, the chances of it ever happening are minimal. But it's a bit like fighting the axe. And when we did the axe off at Newcastle, and then I think it was myself that created damage on other robots, it's like, that's pretty cool, actually. I've only ever been on the receiving end of damage. You know, Michael with Implosion, he's smashed magnets in motors. Craig with Zagkill has written off 4 robots that I've had, and I was like, oh, here we go again, kind of thing. But it's not bumper cars; it's combat robotics, and I think that, you know, the thing is with a crusher is that you can control what you do, so you don't have to go in and crush, you know, the whole robot if you manage to do that. It obviously depends whose robot you're crushing as to how long you leave the button, I suppose. But I think you can do it in a way that will create a bit of damage, because all you're doing is looking for points for the judges to win the fight. You don't have to go in there and destroy robots. And there's nothing to say that what I build would be able to destroy robots, but I love fun trying, and I love a challenge. In the Extreme Robots events, I would say maybe 50% are engineers, the other 50% aren't engineers. So for example, James and Amy with Donald Thumb, they're both doctors. They don't have a workshop. Up until recently, they didn't even have a garage, so their robot lived here, and if they want to build a new robot, they would come to the workshop. The plasma cutter is the main one, really, because all the robots now are made of hardened steel, which is really difficult to cut. It's really difficult to drill holes, whereas with a plasma cutter, you program what you want and you cut it out. It's really, really simple to do. But it doesn't mean you have to have that to build a robot. You know, we don't have anything else other than the plasma cutter, really, that people wouldn't have. It's a pillar drill, it's a welder, hand tools, obviously, grinder. We've got a lathe, but we don't use it that often because we always try and find ways around it. So it's not to say that people can't get started and people can't build robots without the specialist equipment. It's just that if anybody wants to come here and use it, or for example, Craig Collis is the one, he's always sending me files. He emailed me a file, I then cut out the panel, then I post it to him. So his new robot that he's built, I cut all the panels for him. We had a bit of a miscommunication of how many parts he wanted, where he wanted 4 triangles and I cut him 40. So he's got lots of triangles in stock. So he's the one who generally I'll get after every event. Like, for example, we did Newcastle. He needed to put his robot on a diet. Lo and behold, on the Monday afternoon, I get a message. Toby's going to do a little sketch. Toby's decided we need this. And he went, 4. Only 4 triangles he wanted. And then I post them off to him and then he puts them on. When we did the first year with Kevin and the Stinger team at the Newark Kit Car Show, and then there was actually a lady there who worked for an organisation called Aim Higher, and she spoke to me actually at the event and asked if there was any way of getting her students involved in building robots. Now Aim Higher was a charity organisation which worked with pupil referral units, so it's the kids that have been expelled from school, and they had these centres in Lincolnshire where they didn't do mainstream school. They weren't the kids that did mainstream school. They weren't cut out for academic stuff. What they wanted to do was take an engine apart, and they wanted to learn how to weld and build go-karts and stuff like that. So that's what they were doing, and it really encapsulated their minds. And so I put a project together, and we did it over a school year, where we did it as a project where they had a budget. They had to decide on what size wheels they wanted to build this robot, and I did regular visits throughout the year, and then we did a competition with the finalists at RAF Waddington at one of the air shows, and they had their final competition, which was really great. And obviously then word spread From there, I then became a STEM ambassador, promoting engineering, promoting STEM, science, technology, engineering, maths. And when you think about, you know, kids in school today, and you say, oh, we're going to have a visit from Extreme Robots today, and they're like, what are we going to do? I'm like, well, you're going to build a robot within half an hour, you're going to be driving it, you're going to learn how it works, and then we're going to try and smash it to bits. Who wouldn't want to do that in school? Girls, boys, it doesn't matter whether you're 4 years old or you're 44, you know, that's an exciting thing to do. If we can get one person to go away and be inspired that wants to be an engineer from the kids, or wants to go and build a robot, then we've achieved the goal, and that's what we want to do. I think people know that we've got, I would say, a bit of a museum of robots here. You've got one down in your studio at the moment. I think, you know, as people move on, so take the Stinger team, for example. So we've had Stinger now for probably 10 years. It's a classic robot, everybody knows it. It was just sat in their shed. And so I got contacted by Kevin, you know, we're quite good friends, and he's like, oh, would you like to have Stinger, put it on display? So I took it, put it on display, and then one day I thought, oh, I wonder how it works, because it's a really clever work robot. And then I got it working, so that's how, you know, I use it. But I think there probably is still an abundance of robots sitting in people's sheds just rusting away. I think I saw online the other day there was another robot that's been sat there, and we got that destructor bubble robot, thanks to you guys, picked it up and found out a load of stories from the owner, and now we have that as well on display. And I think it's just a way that, you know, people have created the robots. It's a bit of TV history, so they don't want to scrap them, they don't want to get rid of them, but they might not necessarily have the space to keep them. So we're very happy to have them, put them on display for the experiences that we run here. That, you know, it's something to look at, it's a bit of TV history, and people can look at it and go, oh yeah, I've seen that from the show, it's interesting. Old favourite fight is at the O2 UK Champs, fighting Einor 5 in the semi-final. I think it was semi-final. And obviously Einor was my nemesis. I always lost. I came second so many times to Einor. But to actually beat them at the O2 in the UK Champs in the semi-final was a real proud moment. And obviously then I went on to the final and actually became the champion. So that's probably an old fight that sticks out. Recent fights, that's easy. That's Ripper 8 versus Implosion at Newcastle with the forks, and he hit me a few times, but I just dominated and flipped him all over the place, and his face was a picture afterwards. And that took me back to how fights used to be when I was in the heyday, when I was winning, when I could get underneath things. And to be honest, it spurs me on a little bit to have a fight like that, to beat a robot that nobody can beat and win convincingly as well. I think is quite an achievement, and I think a lot of people sort of went, oh, Ripper 8's quite good actually, just thanks, you know, Implosion, and couldn't do anything. The future of the sport is an interesting question. We've got obviously our core teams, and we've got new people building robots as well. I think the spinners is an interesting one that, you know, we've got a lot of robots that are just sat in sheds at the moment, but I think we're healthy. The shows are doing well, the audience sales are good, and obviously we can't do it without the audience, so the support from the audience is massive. And obviously then we're promoting Extreme Robots TV, and that's our baby that we need to be promoting to get it out there, get the platform going, because I think that's where the future is.
Folks, welcome back to our live stream of show number 2 here at Stevenage. So thanks for make sure that you did not leave the stream. Of course, we did have a quick half-time break, but we will have 5 more fights to come, and then we will find out which team will win show number 2 here in Stevenage. Let us know on the live chat page who you think is going to win it. At the moment, it looks as though our favourites could be Team Inferno. They have won 3 out of 3 fights in that first half, and that means they've got a total of 9 points on the show leaderboard, while Quake and Divinity have got 1 win each, so they're both on 3 points. And it's Team Wolfpack who are hanging behind with nil points just like UK at Eurovision, we're going to have our next fight very shortly. And it looks as though it's going to be a spinner fight to start off this second half. So can't wait. Let's hope we can see quite a lot going on over the 3 minutes of the fight. We don't ever know how long these fights are going to last. Oliver Scott, let's get Oliver Scott back in. He's had a nice half-time break. How are you doing, my friend?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. All to play for, isn't it?
It is.
All to play for. If you
game of two halves.
It is game of two halves. If you were a betting man, who's going to come out on top? Tifinity or Inferno? I don't think that the other two will. I don't think Quake or...
They're not Wolfpack. Wolfpack had a terrible afternoon.
Who are they?
I know, yeah.
John who?
I've heard of him, but I've never seen him.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you know what? Wouldn't be surprised if Tifinity do it, actually.
Again? If they do, that'll be 4 show wins as well.
4 show wins.
Well, I'll tell you this now. I'm going to be playing it safe for this one.
Oh, get off the fence.
I'm going to go with Inferno, mate. I think they're going to get the first show win this afternoon. I think it's been coming.
Who's going to win the World Cup?
Oh, good question. One of 48 nations.
What's your favourite cheese?
I like. What cheese do I like? I like cheddar.
What's your favourite sandwich filling?
Sandwich. Tuna. Anyway, we've got to go. Are we going backstage? I think we're going backstage. Let's go straight to Danny.
Well, XR Army, things here are about to get crazy. Danny, the spinner fight is almost about to begin. How excited are you?
My head's like a spinner fight right now, what's been going on today. It's absolutely crazy. But they're all in there. As you can hear, it's smashy time. It is going to be crazy. Spinner, spinner, spinner. Oh, my days.
Let's go. Let's activate. Spinners, smashing time. Let's see ya.
Right. Here we go. As we can see now, Lugnut. And Lugnut's already lost his bar. No surprise. Oh, what a pointless robot. It just gets hit once or twice and then it dies. Multi, of course, a new robot on the spinners class. Probably the smallest spinner weapon I have ever seen. And somehow, oh dear. And we got Hellhound, who of course performed earlier on in the show, which is a new robot of Shane's who built it up during the winter months. But it seems as though, well, Lugnut's still going on. Lugnut has never actually won, surprisingly to some, has never actually won a fight here in the arena. Could it do it today? I think it might actually do. Oh my word, I can't believe what I'm seeing. Not just against one robot, against 2 of them. And here's the 10-second countdown. I can't believe it. A car park that we found in a car park here in Stevenage is going to win. And I called it the worst spinner ever as well. Oh, I'm eating my words. Lugnut has won a fight here in Extreme Robots. What a win for them. They'll remember that for a long time. I don't think they ever expected it, though. But anyway, they've got to empty that arena for our next fight. Of course, our next fight will be a World Championship bout between Poseidon and the Defender Ripper 8. That'll be coming up very shortly. That's of course, do reach out to us on the live chat page. I will get my phone out because I completely forgot to open the page. Let's get it back up and get it going. But yes, we'd love to hear from you and let us know which team you are supporting for this show. And of course, for any of you who are coming tomorrow, do reach out. And also remember, if you have enjoyed watching this stream, remember to subscribe to the channel, but also if you want to see it live, come and buy a ticket, come and see us. There's normal tickets, you can get VIP, you can even get premium, which premium basically means that you can actually get involved and get in control one of the robots, which would be fantastic to see. We've got our next guest coming on, and this guy, he's, you know what, I think he's absolutely loving this show because double backflip has done brilliantly well, mate. You are just like the LA Lakers, you just keep getting it in the basket.
Yeah, do you know what? It's been fun today. You go out the back, you'll see it's ruined my robot, and it's bent in every way you can imagine. I got so much work. Honestly, I was coming here mainly just to see if it worked for Guildford, and now I'm not sure I can get to Guildford at this rate. There's a lot of bending and straightening to do.
Well, it's funny enough, the flipper, it was a bit uneven, I noticed at the end. What was that because of the weight against another robot?
What it is, somewhere in there, I probably tried to flip under the barrier or something, and it's put so much load on the thing. The actual ram has got many tons of force, and so the whole frame is now bent. So the whole.
Where is your robot backstage? Anyway, our camera crew is looking for it.
Yeah, go find it. It's just in the little room, but.
Oh, it's in the little room.
Yeah,
There it is. There's your robot.
There you go. So it's. You see, the bottom frame is bent. It always gets bent, though. That's nice. But all in the inside bit at the top. I'm pointing, and you won't be able to see where I'm pointing. But just above the sort of 3/4 up the backboard, everything in there is a right mess. If you look from behind it, you'd see.
Dear.
Oh dear.
I was going to say. I mean, how we're going to try and look behind. Let's see if we can. I mean, how much does that robot cost to build?
Thing is, once it's together, I think it's probably about 600 or 700 quid. But then you just have to keep fiddling with the different bits. A new bit of bar here, a new bit of bar there. But luckily, if you can cut it and do it yourself, it's not so expensive.
I must admit, that's even cheaper than I thought it would be with how big it is as well.
Yeah, I've done it mega on a budget because I don't have money to sort of throw around, unfortunately.
Money to burn.
As much as I'd like it to have. So he's done a budget. The wheels are from... the scooters, what do you call the old Segway type hoverboards?
Hoverboard. Yeah.
I got a couple of those, weld them together, and there's 2 of those on either side. And actually, it works quite well. There you go. See, if you look in that hole, basically, you can just about see all the bent sort of bits inside. That is really, really bent in there. Yeah, there you go. Under there, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Look at the detail of that.
There you go. That top, that's what you can see there. Those are, in fact, you can't sort of see it from there. They are like 90 degrees out of place. And the whole side with the guide is all bent. You can see one on one side. You can't see the one on the other because it's bent so far down.
I was going to say, fantastic work by Matt the cameraman to track your robot down in the secret room backstage there in Stevenage. But of course, great detail as well that you can see. And if you had anyone that was thinking of doing roboteering, what would your advice be then? Because you've come up with some incredible ideas.
I mean, I do it because I don't want to do the same as everyone else. I want to do something different. I'm an engineer. Let's do my own thing, not someone else's.
That's what engineering's about, isn't it?
Should be. They really should be. Anyway, so that's what I'd say. But if anybody wants to do it, then start small, do some little ones. You can do some get yourself a 3D printer. You can make little robots and design them with little motors as kits. Really good. Then you can go to feathers, and then if you're crazy, you can go to middles and heavies like we've done. Unfortunately, these are a bit expensive.
It's an expensive one. Looking at Poseidon now, of course we see some forks at the front there. What do you think of the forks? Because I've been calling it Forkgate. And it feels as though we get a lot less flips now because it's a lot harder to get underneath your opponent.
It's becoming a bit of, because they interlock with each other. You'll see in a minute it'll be a fork off, and it'll be it'll be a problem. Well, we should watch and see how it goes. But it's not like we can ban it because it's quite useful. It's just a fine balance. Someone will come up with something better. If you look at mine, I have ones from the side in the hope that I can turn from the side into it. Just different. But there you go.
And also with the back wheels that you've put on double backflip, so that even if it gets flipped, you can still carry it on, can't you?
Yeah.
Well, there's our roboteers for this fight. This is, of course, for the bout between Poseidon and Ripper 8. So can John Finley hold on to that heavyweight championship bout? The next 3 minutes will reveal all. Oh my word! Was that even in the countdown? Oh my word!
Was he early?
That was very early.
Oh! He's going to go. No, he's missed it. No. Oh, he's stopped.
He's going to into that wall, and there's the CO2 coming out of Poseidon.
It looks like he's venting pig style.
Could there be a leakage there with Poseidon?
Poseidon doesn't look right, does he?
No. It doesn't look as powerful as it did earlier.
Something's not. Look, the control is gone. I don't know. Something weird there.
It looks as though. Could that have been the killer?
Oh, it might be. Look, his right-hand side wheel, as you look at it, as you're driving it. Oh, he's missed out. Opened himself up. Oh,
it's stuck.
If he leaves him. Oh my goodness, it's a sad fight, but
whatever it takes to take
it does.
Whatever it takes.
Sometimes.
And he's not going to push him, is he? I don't want.
No. Look. He's waiting to do a big one. There you go. He's
what
back.
A scary moment.
Woo! That is a bit
and
luck.
Look at the forks there again, right underneath Poseidon. Back to business for Ripper 8.
Now we look stuck. Let's see if he can do this.
Oh, it's struggling. Will's not having a good time here. It looks as though the belt's going to stick round John Finley's waist.
He's got it for another day, I think, by the looks of it.
There will be another challenger tomorrow, but John will sleep with it tonight.
He will. John, as a showman, he'll probably try and get it out of the arena, won't he? Because he likes to do that. Yeah, look, here we go.
Oh, he loved it. He absolutely loved it.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, my word.
Oh, we may have let him into it. There's a lot of venting on that.
Oh, no! And it's going everywhere. It just needs to get out of the arena now.
He can't quite give it enough for the final kill.
It looks as though Ripper might try the other corner here where our camera is.
Oh!
Great camera work there on the arena flipper.
Very good, very good.
I'm surprised it's not empty yet. We've seen so much spillage from Poseidon. Hey, this might be it.
This is it. Slowly doing. Get the ramp. Just saved himself.
No. There is the fire pit, and it could end up being a fried marshmallow. Oh dear, right to the front wall for our audience to see. Oh, wow.
There we go.
And even
the camera goes again.
So excited.
What always happens?
In the pit it goes. Yeah. Pit, as we would say. Well, I guess we knew who the winner was, even from the get-go, but the job was done at the end. A well-deserved win.
Yep. He did exactly what he should have done there. Well done.
Yeah, absolutely. We've had a message from Flame War Combat Robotics saying no forks. So some people do not want the fork at all. We got 1989 Wardy 1 saying we were there at 12. So you must have seen double backflip as well earlier on. Were you impressed? I hope you were. Oh, there's a bit of a... what's going on there? Well, we could just see that John, despite winning, he's obviously not celebrating yet because he's got to make sure. So what is it he'll be doing here?
Unless he was counted out. When he was up on the top.
Could you imagine? We still had a whole fight as well after.
Yeah, it did.
I guess for a crowd moment, it's great though. But yeah, this is interesting. Well, there it goes. We assume the winner, but as you pointed out, could it have been counted out?
Maybe
they
did an agreement. Let's see.
Here's the result. What have our judges gone for? And Ripper has won. So that was a nerve-wracking moment.
What did they do about it? We don't know. We want to know.
I don't know. I thought someone said something, maybe. I'm not quite sure.
Something in the commentary, but, we're too busy doing our own commentary. So, tough.
Well, funny enough, Chris Wilkins is having a word with Pete, the judges, in front of our live audience. I'd love to know the points difference for each fight that we do. I don't know how we can ever find that out during a live stream. Maybe that's something for us to try out in the future. Of course, we've got our next fight coming up, which is one-on-one between Inferno and Divinity. So if it sticks to the plan that we had before the show, Implosion will represent Inferno, and Leviathan, who's been brilliantly done as a member of the Divinity team, will fight for them in this next fight.
Well, Leviathan, I've been really impressed. Their drive is so fast and so directable. It's very impressive. It's gone up like another level again. It's done really well.
And I've been meaning to ask Henry, what have they done differently? Because it looks the same, but for me, I can't quite figure it out.
Sometimes it's just controlling the speed
John,
controllers
I think
and
that
just
was the
getting the
biggest
settings
sigh
right.
of relief I've ever seen from you backstage here. You did it yet again by the literal last second. How was that?
I don't know what happened. There's obviously some quirky angle that Ripper can get. So it's never ever happened before, and I'm like, what the hell? What's going on here? But luck was on my side again. You need a lot of luck. You've got 50% build the robot, drive in, and then you need some luck, and also 20 quid to the judges as well.
Well, look, first time we're here in Stevenage, first time that's happened to you, but look, you've got that belt again. How are you going to retain it for the rest of the season?
Well, tomorrow I'm fighting my teammate TR4 by the looks of it, and they're busy fixing their robot, so that's going to be another hard fight, but I'll make sure the robot's in tip-top. I'm going to put a little bracket on the back, stop that happening again, and let's see how long I can retain it.
Well, love it. You've done it again by the skin of your teeth, John, but you sure did do it. There is your belt, our heavyweight champion. Give it up for Robot John.
Well, he's chuffed. He gets to sleep with it for one more night at least. So he wins that.
The local travel lodge will be well set for him tonight.
Oh, well, anyway, we're going to have our next fight in just a moment. Of course, I was asking you before about what I can't remember what we were talking about.
We were saying Leviathan and why the drivers suddenly seem to have got better where they don't seem to have done anything. It could well be that, as the settings on the controllers, you just need to get the best control, the way the mixture of speed and power and the way it drives, and if he set it up nicely, perhaps he's just found the perfect setup.
Absolutely terrific. I think we might have an interview in just a moment ahead of this fight with Michael. I think we're going to go straight to Danny.
Right, here we are, guys. We're at the arena. We're ready for the fight. Michael, are you confident with this one?
We fought about 2 hours ago and it was close. I don't know. I mean, it's a nice flat top, but Henry drives it very well, so who knows?
You've done well. Henry, you've done well this weekend. Michael's got his Zuzu back now, hasn't he? So this is going to be class. Guys, I'm looking forward to this. Best of luck to both of you. Oh, she tried to scare me, look. Live on air. And I've got to say, you did get me a little bit then. Jamie, back to you, because I'm about to have a heart attack.
Right, here we go then. I'm excited about this one, especially with how the Firefin has been. So, one-on-one.
I would like Leviathan to win just because I've just been fighting with Michael with that bloody axe spot. He's put massive dents in me, so I don't like it. So
there's favouritism going on here.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on, Leviathan.
Yeah, can Henry keep this form going? Yeah. Not just with Gabriel, but with the Firefin. He's had a great few weeks here at Extreme Robots. And here we go now. Nice. Oh, it's trying to push from behind, and it's going to try and approach it again.
Its speed and control is great at the moment.
Yes.
Look at it.
Yeah, they've definitely made some work on it since Doncaster, and again avoided the axe.
Exactly. Brilliantly done.
He's going to do it again. I think he's going to move. Oh, no. He got hit there on his right eye. And, well, of course, a bit, pushing it into the wall.
Yeah.
Got to be careful. And you never know with Michael. Michael is one of our finest roboteers.
Yeah.
He will not give up even if it's a bad start. Of course, Michael was quite late to the axe game until he brought it in about a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Implosion has been a well and truly improved robot over the last couple of years.
It's very solid. See how quick, again, the turning circle is like nothing. Absolutely nothing. Which makes it very, very hard to get round.
Well, we're nearly at the halfway stage. Neck and neck, I feel, at the moment.
Yep.
It's going to go in there. Oh!
Good.
Oh, could he do it again? And of course, Implosion does have those couple of forks at the front, as we discussed. Let's be honest, the flooring is not level, is it? So
I got that
most of the time. In the post! Woo. Nearly for the Firefin.
Problem is, Leviathan doesn't have, a particularly big weapon. No. And that's the problem. His weapon is basically his manoeuvrability and pushing people around like this.
Doing it again! Oh.
See, that's great.
Nearly flipped it over. Yeah. That would have been impressive if we'd seen that.
Yeah.
Would have been a move of the day in my eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We've got Big Chick here saying the Viper was so good in the first show and amazing to see in person.
Yeah.
I take it they were here for the first show earlier.
You look at his people, they can't get enough of it, can they?
No. Oh, there's a piece coming off.
Oh, yeah.
Not sure who
one of these looks like the razor blades off the front of Leviathan.
It does.
You see those sort of bits that come off? They look like Stanley knife blades.
I'm trying to not get carried away, but the Firefin looks to be ahead for me if I was the judge.
Yeah, it's close. It is very close. He's not had that many hits, and that's the...
No. Well, 10 seconds to go. This is a last-ditch effort for both.
Come on, Leviathan. Let's get them in there.
Missed it again. And even when the Viper gets underneath it, Implosion's missing, isn't it?
Yeah.
There we go. Brilliant. Well, it is going to be down to our judges. But remember, 3 points will go to the winning team.
He's only down to one. No, he's driving on one wheel. Yeah, no, he's up one wheel off. Look.
Is that Implosion? Yeah.
Implosion is off down.
Oh wow, that is bad.
It's causing some damage.
It has. Well, I think luckily for Michael, that was it for Implosion for the rest of the day. Yeah. So a bit of work needs to be done after this show. And there is Henry for the Firefin, and now we're going to get the result. This is going to be a close one, I feel. Oh,
yes! Well done.
Brilliant.
Very good.
That's another win for Team Divinity. And wow, Henry's on fine form. Absolutely brilliant. So that means Team Divinity have got 2 wins in this show, and they are now just 3 points behind Inferno with one more fight to go. And I think it's a 4-way battle between all 4 teams as well. So they could finish level with Eruption ahead of the Gladiator.
That is great. That's great. It'll give a good finish to the whole show, really.
Oh, well,
Let's go straight to
what
Ellie.
a comeback indeed. What a fantastic win, Henry.
Yeah, I mean, we fought him last show and we did pretty well. I think we did about the same. It was so fun. I always love fighting Implosion. I think I'm one of the only people that does.
I mean, Craig, you must be so proud being captain of Team Divinity this weekend.
Yeah, I'm so proud of how well all the teams in my group are doing. It's really, really wonderful. Anybody who wants to understand what a masterclass of driving is, they should watch that YouTube video back. It's brilliant the way he wasn't where the axe fell so many times that he managed to trick Michael in. Michael is a brilliant driver to actually firing the weapon at the wrong time and getting that win. That was a masterclass. It's almost chess with an axe.
Well, Henry, just incredible. But I'd love to know, what have you been doing since last year? Because you really do seem to be one of the number ones this year in Extreme Robots.
I honestly haven't changed anything. I don't know. I must be driving a lot better, I guess.
Well, whatever it is certainly paying off. Another cracking win there for Team Divinity for the weekend. Give it up for Henry and Craig that make up the winners, Team Divinity.
Thank you, Ellie. A delighted team back at Team Divinity Cab. And actually, before this man goes, I'm going to give him another flavour of Banana Holy. Take that with you, mate. It's been a pleasure to have you on. Will we see you tomorrow?
No, I'm not back tomorrow, I'm afraid.
You're not back tomorrow?
I'll be in Guildford, though.
Guildford in 2 weeks' time.
It might have to be the old backflip. It's not double backflip. If it's that broken, I think it might have to.
Oh, no. Double backflip, please not be so.
We'll see. Let's see what I can do in the week.
Absolute pleasure, my friend. Enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy your flavoured holy powder. And of course, from one guest to another, this seat is very well busy. Oh, it's nice and warm, actually. We got our man from the Netherlands, Shane. Sorry, Shane, it's the orange on you. They look like a Netherlands supporter. Shane, Divinity in the Firefin again. Another win for Henry. He must be the most informed roboteer right now.
He must be, because he just seems to be winning all the time. He won the spinners with Lugnut. Lugnut hasn't won a spinners fight all year. He was driving it. I mean, he did split my robot in half, but you know.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, you've had a couple of fights in this show. How have you found it?
I've really enjoyed it. I've had 3 fights in this show. I somehow won Fight Club, and then in the actual show, I know my robot can't self-right, so it's like going up against 2 flippers. It was bound to end upside down. And
we're going to go straight to Danny just before this fight. Danny, you got some info for us?
Before the game. And, you said it was going to be a pretty even one. Have you got to go now?
I think we've got to go now. Like, we're in the lead. Eruption wins this fight. We're well in the lead, and Ollie's going in last. So I think we're looking good.
There you go, mate. There you go. Right, well, there you go. He's now winning back in. He's at it today. He wants to win. Happy days. Right, Jamie, back over to you.
And, well, we've just talking about Holy, aren't we? What flavour have you got today?
Strawberry and kiwi.
Oh, okay. I've been going with the apple green tea. First time today for me to try it.
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of kiwi normally, but it was the only strawberry one they had, and I'm like, I'll try it, and yeah, it's actually quite nice.
See, these flavours, ladies and gentlemen, do give them a go. Of course, we've got a discount code for you to use if you go on the Holy website, and do try it out on the Holy website back on the internet. So we've got a 4-way battle coming up before this is our penultimate fight before the Gladiator fight. At the moment, Team Inferno leading by 3 points against Team Divinity. They've got 9 points, Inferno. Divinity was 6. 3 for Quake. And your old team, Wolfpack, on nil par. It's because you're not there, mate.
I know. They're getting cheered too much. That's what it is.
It used to be the villains of Extreme Robot.
I know, everyone's gone goody-goody and boring. Like, being booed is great.
Oh, brilliant. Well, anyway, we've just... we if it goes to plan, Eruption will represent Inferno. Troublemaker will be with Quake. For Divinity, it'll be Gabriel, not the Arsenal defender who missed a penalty last week. Axel for Wolfpack. So, of course, 3 points. This is the last time these teams could get 3 points on the leaderboard. Really, if Inferno wins, they get their last robot in for the Gladiator battle. But Divinity have a chance of finishing level as well. There's Axel. What's with the wings? Do you know anything about that?
So apparently they're to help it self-right when it's on its side. But as we've seen, it hasn't worked. So I think Jono needs to go back to the drawing board on that one.
I'd have thought it'd have added a bit of weight, unnecessary weight, if anything.
I think it's more to do with the angle of how it lands on its side. The axe didn't have enough leverage to throw it back on its wheels, whereas with those plates it should have had more leverage, but it just didn't work.
Yeah. Well, here we are then, Gabriel, the man of the moment.
The defenders are the ready.
Yeah, get your power set them already afterwards. But of course, Gabriel representing Team Divinity. There's John, there's Michael. There's Craig's son as well. They'll be raring to go. A bit of a chit-chat before they go, trying to not share their tactics away maybe. But of course, I guess they're saying whoever loses buys them a pint tonight.
I think it's just Michael going, please let me win. I haven't won yet, let me win.
Well, here we go then. So remember, all 4 teams, just like the start of the show, find each other. Troublemaker into the wall. What a strike that was from Eruption.
Yeah, he's after Troublemaker's Eruption. Axel and Gabriel's sword and axe blows swinging.
Still got beef from the last fight there with the Fireford. Not sure what that's all about. And
it might be part of mine, to be fair. There was quite a lot of it all over the arena.
Yeah. You can
I
always
know
leave
it's a
something in
scraper.
there. Well, Gabriel, of course. Gabriel will, if anything, benefit here because there's so many robots to hit to. It helps them get so many more points.
Definitely, that's the thing with a 4-way fight. If you're trying to focus on someone, Gabriel will just come behind you and just keep whacking you, scoring the points. I think that's why Michael's trying not to focus on a single person. He seems to be focusing on Troublemaker at the minute, though.
Just got hit there. Oh no! Look at this between Axel and Gabriel. This is a fine fight between the two.
Axe and sword blows, just one after the other.
Troublemaker just got missed there on the sword. Big moment that was. Gabriel getting cornered, but I tell you what, Eruption looks very good.
He's coming back into it, Michael.
Yeah. And of course, the 3 points would seal the deal.
Yeah, it's strange to see Michael not in the last fight for a change. He normally puts all the show pressure on himself.
And despite all the faults we've been seeing, we don't see that on Eruption.
No, he's waiting to see if they become as good as they have in the past, because it's a lot to adapt to Eruption, because it's an old robot. It's been around for quite a while, and to actually change it, it's...
Oh dear! Gabriel, this was not meant to happen.
That is not good for all. Managed to get out.
Tell you what, if that was a smaller robot, that would have been it.
Yeah. We saw earlier Mega Mouse getting stuck in there.
Less than a minute to go.
It's very close, though. I wouldn't like to be a judge.
Your dad is, though.
Yeah, I don't think my dad's Michael's favourite person at the minute. But as my dad always says to me, if you want to win, you've got to knock the opponent out. Don't let it go to the judges, because there's always a chance you can lose.
That's the only time you have control. 30 seconds remaining. And, Troublemaker has found it hard getting on his feet with this one. I'm going to go! Careful, Axel!
Is Axel stuck?
Oh, the flipper!
Flipper helping out.
It worked there. Can't have been that heavy. Oh, well, we can see with 10 seconds to go, all 4 robots still intact.
Going. I think some people are running out of gas, but that's why Gabriel's such a troublesome robot, because it never has that issue of running out of gas compared to everyone else. So it always finishes strong. Axel not able to self-right now.
Well, our judges are now just writing up their result. We will find out in just a moment who will get that final 3 points of the show. Hey, let us know on the live chat page. Who did you think with that one? Inferno, Quake, Divinity, or Wolfpack? There's huge 3 points coming up, because this determines the gladiator battle that's coming up straight after this. So they're still having a chat, the judges, I think. Here we go. The result is coming in. Oh, they've done it again! Shane! They were... Well, we had Inferno, top of the table. Now they've got someone next door to them. It's Team Divinity.
Michael starts out strong and then he just falters at the end.
Absolutely. First half of the show, it was all Michael.
I know. I was on his team. I helped him win. Normally, I'm always against Michael. It was strange being on his team.
Well, of course, I'm just relying on what Chris is saying to the audience. There's the leaderboard. There's your confirmation. Right there. Look at that team, Wolfpack, with nothing because Shane's not there.
They need a new captain.
Team Quake with 3 points, and of course 9-all between Inferno and Divinity. What a season Divinity are having. Even if they don't win this show today, I mean,
they've got a strong final fight. I think Mega Mouse has been unlucky recently with the bungees, but I think they've put some.
It's got a point to prove.
Yeah, it's got some bare bungees on this time. So
of course we've got Viper potentially representing Inferno.
Yeah,
he's been improving each time when we've been watching him.
To say it's a brand new robot, this is only its second-ish event.
Yeah.
It
is.
It's such a, pun intended, it's a beast of a robot.
Almost sounds like the old name of it.
I mean, it's a new robot.
Well, as you can see in the arena now, we're just clearing up, getting ready for the final fight of the day. I can't believe we're already up to this point. It's been a very, long day, but it's gone quick as always when we're having fun, when we're destroying our robots.
Yeah, I've been up 12 hours. 11 hours now.
You drove in today, didn't you?
13 hours.
13
yeah.
hours. Do you want to stay for the end?
I might as well.
Yeah, go on
then.
Now. Of course, I think I might be wrong, but I'm thinking from the top of my head, what will happen is that because Inferno and Divinity finished top 2, I think them two will be at the end of the Gladiator fight. So for anyone new to this format, what will happen is that Quake and Wolfpack, as you can see there, the lowest scoring teams out of the 4, will go in first for a 2-minute fight with their nominated robots. Whoever wins that from either the judges or if someone gets flipped out of the arena, they will then continue with the same robot to fight our top 2 in another 2-minute battle, which, Shane, for you don't want to be in that spot, do you? You don't want a 4-minute fight with your robot when you've got to save CO2 and power.
Yeah, I think that's what helped in the last show with Divinity putting Leviathan in. Is quite a low-pressure flipper, and he basically dominated the fight just by driving. He didn't really use his weapon, so he saved the gas ready for the final fight, and I think that helped. It's all about choosing the right robot for the final fight. That's what I tend to do quite well. I always tend to pick the right robot, but obviously the Wolfpack hasn't had much luck recently without me, so what can I say?
Well, it's been great to have you back this season, mate, I must admit. But we've just had Mega Mouse getting ready, and look at the controls there. Of course, we've got a copy of it here on our table, haven't we? We might, of course, that one. Let's have a look, Shane. Is this one that you use yourself?
I've used one similar. Mine's a bit smaller because my hands are small. Mine's more like an Xbox controller, so it's more comfortable in the hands. Like, you're not stretching for the sticks as much, but it's basically most robots will use this or very similar. It'll be this sort of size, but everyone drives completely different. So some people will be all on one stick. Some people might be up and down on one stick, left and right on another with a weapon. Some might be tank steering, so forwards on both sticks, a stick per wheel. Everyone's different. It's what you grow up with. It's whatever you find most comfortable.
What works for you.
Yeah. I mean, I've driven probably every different style, so you give me a robot, I can probably drive it in a straighter line than the actual driver sometimes, but yeah,
absolutely.
Any stick config you think's best for you.
Well, here comes Mega Mouse coming in. Can Mega Mouse bring Team Divinity another show win today? Of course, some could call it Mickey Mouse, but for Disney copyright reasons, I don't think we can.
No.
Been around the block, hasn't it, Shane? A good 20-odd years.
It's a very old robot. I used to drive it.
Is it good to drive?
It is actually really fun to drive, because it's a weird sort of shape, so if you get flipped on the side, you'll just roll. So you might not have to waste gas self-righting, because it just carries on rolling.
Yeah.
It's one of the nice design features about it. And the big wheels at the back, you can drive off of people. And then it's got a pretty powerful flipper, so you can probably chuck somebody out if you get them just about right.
Well, there's John. There he is. Of course, Wolfpack have not had a show win yet, Shane. So John will feel the pressure on his shoulders, because the longer the drought goes on, the harder it's going to be for confidence. Here we go then, 2 minutes. So actually it will be Wolfpack, Divinity and Quake in this first fight. So whoever wins this will go up against Michael's. We think it'll be Viper, but we'll find out in due course. 2 minutes in this one. Oh! Ripper off to a good start. Originally it was TR4 for the Gladiator battle, but instead they've gone for a late nomination and a substitution with Ripper.
Not sure whether TR4 had some issues beforehand. I know Alex is struggling with his eye. Yeah. So he's down to one eye whilst driving. So
Ripper in the corner. Oh, Mega Mouse.
Oh, misses. That could be costly.
That was an open goal miss. If anything, it felt like. Of course, remember, every time they miss that flipper, it's wasted CO2. And
Jono's missing again.
They've got to save, haven't they? They've got to be careful here.
Yeah, Will's being very clever with Manta, saving his gas, waiting for a decent opportunity.
Already halfway, less than a minute to go.
I think Manta's struggling to bring the flipper down. It seems to be up a lot longer than it normally is.
It is an odd shape. That's what I do find with it, and it does have its moments.
Close to the fire pit. Yeah, Manta's been a strong robot for many years. I think he's had some issues with burning out drive motors, but I think they've solved that issue now.
Well, here it is from behind. Oh!
Big flip from Ripper.
Oh, hang on, they're both stuck.
Oh,
if they just left it,
if they just left it, they could have been in the final.
Yeah. And Mega Mouse has not been on great form, so that would have been some shot.
It would have. It looks like the flippers are getting weaker and weaker.
Here we go, 10 seconds to go.
Manta's completely died.
Well, it's wasting power as well, maybe.
It's got no drive. The drive is completely dead on Manta. It's just the flipper.
I have no idea who won that one. Why do I have a feeling Mega Mouse might have done enough, you know?
I think it might have been Ripper.
There we go, here's the result.
Ripper's my call.
Oh, it is Wolfpack. So Wolfpack have a chance of winning their first show of the season now. As we just saw, Viper has just come into the arena, represented Team Inferno, who scored the joint most points of this show. So Viper are going to be the favourites here with Ollie against his dad, John Finley of Ripper. Who's it going to be?
I think Viper might have it. He's got the fresher robot, fresher gas. So I think Jono used quite a lot of flips in that first fight. But we're going to get a brand new show winner. Neither team's won a show yet.
No, exactly.
We're going to get a brand new show winner, so it's going to tighten it up. Divinity's still going to be out in the lead, but it makes it more interesting going forward.
It does. And of course, no matter what, a team is going to win their first show of the season. Anyway, let's check it out. That's, of course, the crowd. We've had a great crowd here in Stevenage today. Look forward to seeing them again tomorrow. Here we go, the last fight of the day. And this is 2 minutes again. Remember, Viper's going to have a lot more CO2 and power, so the advantage is there. There's going to be huge pressure against on Ollie to beat his dad, his master.
Yeah, Ripper's got the forks on the front. He's getting underneath him so far. Viper's so powerful, it chucks itself over at the same time.
Michael would be relying, you can see Michael in the background be relying so much on Ollie to bring home that first show win.
I don't think Ripper's got any gas left. That's it.
Oh, what a shame. We hope
Michael's telling him to leave it in the background. He's pleading with Ollie to leave it.
Oh, Ahmad's just got that. Oh, it's back there. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, normally you'd try and carry on, wouldn't you? But they needed a show win. Oh, here we go. I think just for the fans, they're going to give him a fight.
Counted it out.
So either way, it looks as though Team Inferno have secured their first show win of the year. It's taken them 5 shows to do it. No one expected that at the start of the season.
As soon as I join his team, he gets a win. What can I say?
The Orange Army effect is in.
Is he going to trick him out?
The
Go
magic
on, Ollie.
what's it? Oh!
Go on.
Did I call you that? Can he get it out of the arena? Oh! It was
quite.
a bit too close to the barrier, wasn't it?
He kept
Come on,
pushing
try
him
again.
into the fire pit. Roast him.
It's not barbecue day, is it really? It's not been that warm.
I mean, it is backstage. It's
John's having a laugh even though he knows he's lost.
Yeah. That's the difficulty with this like gladiator fight. Whoever comes in last always tends to be so dominant.
Are you a fan of it?
Not really. I think we need a different format for the end of the show.
There we go. Oh, nearly wrapped it up there. Wow, that was fantastic to see.
And now he's stuck.
And that is the end of our 10th and final fight of the day. And it looks as though it will be Team Inferno with the show win, which means that they have got 1 show win to Quake's 1 show win as well. Team Divinity on 3, Wolfpack on 0. I think they need this man back at Team Wolfpack. Maybe, just maybe, John's captaincy is under pressure now.
I might challenge him.
Yeah, ooh. You heard it here first on the live stream here on Extreme Robots TV. And there's your confirmation to Team Inferno. That means they've got that show win. There we go. Congratulations to Michael and the team. Get in touch with us on the live chat page before the end of the stream. And if you are leaving the stream now, do subscribe, give us a like. We'd really appreciate it. And of course, we will be back here tomorrow, 12 p.m, for another live stream for our last stream of the weekend. So be sure to join us for that. Shane, I'm sure, will be here for a couple of fights as well. Yeah. But we're going to go into the arena in just a moment to see what it's been like back there. But Shane, thanks very much for your time. Cheers, enjoy your holy water, and we will see you very soon. I'm sure we'll see you again tomorrow. Have a good one. Shane, absolutely great company as always.
Team Divinity, did I get it right?
It was Inferno when I last checked. Anyway, so let us get in touch with us on the live chat page before the end of the show. We've had ABC2 MP3 saying, yay, what a day. Big McChicken says Divinity's Gabriel has near to no weaknesses. Such a great design of a robot. And Mr. Epode saying Inferno gotta lock in if they want to win. But yeah, of course, do give us a like, do subscribe to the stream. We'd really appreciate it. We're hoping to go into the arena before we wrap up here with our good friends Danny and Ellie. Of course, Danny versus Robots will be content coming up later this week from our shows here at Stevenage. If you haven't watched the other videos yet from his series, we've already got them out from Doncaster, and they are on the YouTube channel already. So after the stream, be sure to watch that. And we've really enjoyed those videos. We've had great responses from our viewers. It's been probably our most popular feature on the YouTube channel so far. And, you know, we're always open to what you guys want. You know, do comment below and let us know what content you'd like to see on Extreme Robots TV. Anyway, Ellie and Danny are about to go into the arena with Major Damage. They've got a nice guest in there. Let's go and join them.
All right, Danny, the party is about to get started in here. Another show complete. We're in the arena. I can smell the gas. It's all going off, and the VIPs are about to enter. What a show.
I tell you what, that was amazing. I'm absolutely shattered there. We've been running around. Major Damage is here. He's looking at us with a red eye. But look at him. He's absolutely fantastic. What a beast he is. That claw there, when that's been grabbing the robots all day, the pressure of it is nearly snapping him in half. But when that hammer comes down, it's hammer time, isn't it? Bam!
Do you know what, Danny? I'm looking at it thinking, if you were a robot, do you think you'd be Major Damage?
Yeah, I would. I'd sit in a corner, just waiting, like prey, waiting for him to come in and then be like that, bang, dinner time.
Love it. What a treat. He really is saying dinner time. I think that's what we're saying now. So XR Army, we're going to see you tomorrow. We'll be back here from 12 p.m. We've got all the Platinums, all the VIPs coming in now. It's been a cracking day of robot combat here. Massive thanks to Jamie. Done an amazing job down there on the live stream. We hope you've all loved it. Danny, you've been brilliant filming for Danny versus Robot.
It's been absolutely fantastic. Guys, please tune in tomorrow. Get on that live stream. Watch us again. Keep commenting, because you know what, we want to know what you want to think of it, you know what I mean? Tell us what we're doing wrong, tell us what we're doing right, and you might see me scaring Ellie again.
Good night, XR Army. We'll see you back here tomorrow from 12 p.m.